You've seen me try, you've seen me break, you've seen me fight the demons I face. You give me air when I can't breathe, when I can't bear to fight what's coming. You say don't surrender, I never will. I've seen you break, but I've seen you rebuild. Don't surrender, I'll hold your hand. I've seen your dark sides, but I've seen them clear. Alright, night and night, through my heart's war, you're my shield. Alright, you're like umbrella, through my heart, you've seen me weak, you've seen me give till I gave everything. It's always then when I'm collide, when you step in and bring me back. You say don't surrender, I never will. I've seen you break, but I've seen you rebuild. Don't surrender, I'll hold your hand. I've seen your dark skies, but I've seen them clear. Alright, night and moonlight, through my heart's door, you're my shield. Alright, you're like umbrella, through my heart, I feel so good.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war,
Hello, people.
I'm going with.
This is the podcast.
Oh, I need to
Into ASMR.
Oh, I'm not. Where am I there? Aye!
One minute, did you just say I'm a mother-in-law?
What different?
I'm my mother-in-law. You'll need to explain that one to me.
I'm your mother-in-law.
I thought that's what you said. I'm my mother-in-law.
Oh, no, is that what it
I
means?
am. Megan's my beautiful wee lassie. Yes, I fed her from the breast.
Oh, perish the thought.
I didn't
Perish
realise
the fucking
I
thought.
just seen my Fazog pop up and scream.
Oh, I'm in my
Hello.
paddy cell. You like it?
Well, you've got a
Paddy cell,
background
that's
up,
my
haven't we? You've just got a padded. As you can see, people, this is so fucking random. Skin dead. Let's just go live and there's no background prepared. We're just here.
Yeah, we're just here. Remember, not have it on Tit Chat and have it on live chat.
Hey, good evening, everybody who is in chat. Yep, it is a bit of a random one, but thank you for joining us. As you can see, Skint is a rebel of the night. He's in the home alone. He's on the dog.
I'm
He's a
home,
rebel.
Skint is doubling as Macaulay Culkin tonight. He is home alone.
I'm home alone. I'm home alone for 2 days. So like 2 days early, yes, we are like it. No, we were sitting having a blather on Zoom and then we're like, why?
We like to be
Random,
spontaneous.
random shit, man. Random shit. Skint is in
I
the
even get
dungeon.
heat having a drink.
Uh-huh.
Are you drinking heat? No, I'm all... Then they come in, look what I found! Let's see what you found, heat.
No, I'm being the responsible one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I have got the school run tomorrow morning, bright and early.
So am
Yes, he is drinking Nuki Brown.
Yuki Brune.
Nuki
Nuki
Brown. Why do you call it Nuki Brown?
Newcastle.
It's a bottle of dog. It's called dog here. You get a bottle of dog.
Yuki Brune.
If you went to the
It was
pub
in
here
the
and
same
said a
way it
Nuki
comes
Brown,
out.
again, you what?
Don't call it a Nuki Brown, we call it a Nuki Brune.
Brune.
Oh, the
Brune.
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 Bottle of dog, where we come from. And we
The
make it
Irishman
here.
has a review out, guy. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I did, yeah, it was really good.
If I
Very,
can find
very
it, I'll put the
impressed.
link in, man. I will try and find it. Hang on.
Yeah, I've said to him to feel free to spam it in chat.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
all
but
you
it's not a
spammers,
spanner, so-
spam away, people, spam away.
Yes, Jess. He needs he's got a crash. He has got a crash helmet. It's on its way from Amazon.
Well, that's no good. Every time I put fucking Irishman in Google, it's giving me an Irishman film.
And I do see that it is a full
Irishman,
face helmet.
why don't you get the link and pop it in our chat, and it means that people can go and look at it and sub to your channel at the same time.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
'cause
man.
It's not a spanner.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you got your bottle fixed as well, Scott. I helped Scott with a wee video, kind of one-on-one little session to help him out. I'm glad it's working fine.
Yes, Graham, I have
Look
an
at that
empty, mate.
cheeky
I have an empty. That's why we're here.
I'm empty.
I've got an empty. F, how you doing, mate? Can I... who's shouting out to chat?
There you
Heat,
go.
heat.
Flat Cap has put the link in there to the Irishman.
Oh,
thank you,
thank you
Flat
very
Cap,
much,
sir.
buddy.
You're a star, mate. Shouting out. Oh, God. How got many in, like? Ooh. Right, let's have a look.
James is shite at it. That's why I said heat.
Right, we'll work from the top.
Oh,
and do-
like it just says Flat Cat Vapors was deleted by the Google moderator team.
Who's the fucking good... What? I've never seen that
Message
before.
deleted by Google moderator team. Who is that?
I have never seen that before.
Really?
Good God, you can't say the C or the V. You can't do this. You can't do that. What can I do?
What me check the mods?
Can I breathe?
Fucking hell. Then. Anyway, right, I'm going to do this while I can catch up. From
What
top to
fucking
bottom,
moderators.
we have Jessica B. We have Stuart Kavanagh. We have the wonderful Flat Cap Vapor. We have Arnie S. We have the Irishman. We have Freerider Vapor, Frankenmiser, the wonderful Vapor Queen Becky, Mark H. Oh, he's a solid man. And he's in every fucking chat, that guy. Mark H, legend. We have, I'm going around, down. We have, yep, we got that one. Mark H got that one. Only has got that one. God, Bennett, Frankenmiser, oh, they're the same people, eh, mate? Hang on. Keep going. Graham, we have Graham. There's Graham. I knew I'd get you,
What
Graham.
the,
I've
hang
seen you
on a
before.
minute. What is this Google moderator team? I've
I
just
don't
checked
know.
moderators and there's nothing in there about Google.
Hang on a minute. Let's
Well,
start
I've
finish.
I've
Could it
just
be
subbed to
Frank
the
as well?
Irishman.
I don't know.
Is that new?
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Are we in North Korea? Hello, Tan Bank.
Right, hang on. Do it. Somebody do it again. Do it again, Flat Cap, and I'll
Right.
copy it.
We'll carry on while he does that. We've got Graham in.
I've
We've got
already
Scott
got,
Hamilton.
I've already got the link.
Right, try
We've
it, James.
got Hef. We've got Hef. I can't even pronounce that. Message deleted by Google. What the fuck? Stuart Kavanagh said Hef, Irishman, Frank Miser, Flat Car. They're all deleted by the moderator team. These are the messages, aren't they?
I'm a spanner, but
Hooked
that's
on
really
Funk
the
is
team.
in.
Funky hooker.
Hello, Hooky Funky Hooker. Benny Vapes has jumped in. Hello, Benny, sir. And I think we've pretty much covered everything up to now. If I've missed you, I do apologise.
Seems to be alright, me and James. It's working with me and James.
Flat Cap Vapor.
That
Message
is-
deleted by Google moderator team. What the fuck's that like?
Right, it's not deleted yours, James, and it's not deleted mine.
No, it's not deleted mine either.
Flat Cap, it's because you're untrustworthy.
You're a very dodgy
Google has
fecker.
sussed you.
You're a dodgy fecker.
We all knew that anyway for a long time.
Ah,
Well,
Can we
Benny,
put
it's
links
working
in
with me and
tonight?
James, but it's not working with Flat Cap or Frank.
No, it's working with me just fine.
Benny Vapes asking, can he put links in tonight? Certainly, Benny. What the name, mate? We're an open house tonight. Open
No,
house.
they're saying that Benny had the same problem with Google moderator was deleting all the links.
Ah, I'm with you. I see. Sorry, mate.
Flat Cap,
Probably.
I don't blame Google, to be honest. You're on my hit list. I just don't have a
God,
hit man yet.
Yeah.
Good God.
Should we do the what we vape on stuff? Why not? Put your vape on head.
I was going to say, you got a temperature.
You actually want a buffet?
I
Do you
know,
want a
but,
buffet?
Look, chill out. Hey. Chill out. Calm down.
Yeah, it's a Frankie Miser, it's a conspiracy. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested, I'm on the mix with the ether or ether, however you want to pronounce it.
The mix.
Yep. And I have Buddha Vapes, Yellow Mess, and that. Bloody lovely.
Do you know what I thought? Have you won the lottery?
Me, nah?
What is it?
Well, he
a
just sold
mix?
a camera.
Mix? James, he's got a mix now. And what's this? A new camera as well? You got a new camera?
Yep. That is.
Oh,
He's going to
he's
show it
got a
off.
mix. He has a
Sony.
mix.
Yeah, new Sony.
What is it?
A Sony RX 100 Mark IV.
Irish
some-
Nick Trippers is getting
It's
rid of
not
the
new,
competition.
you know. It's about 4 or 5 year old camera, but you know, it's a bit better than what I had.
Yeah, I knew. We all knew you had money, mate.
I wish. Anyway, a flat cap, hook us up because I want to know how you power that without draining the battery because it
Yeah,
Kind of
Flat
power
Cap, his battery was dying, and I said that you and Pud had the same issue with the Canon when you were doing lives. Your battery kept dying. Looking for.
because he is an electrician anyway, isn't he? He probably never hook up the mains now, eh? Now only 240 volts whacking to his camera. X-raying him.
James, what you got, mate?
I am on the Mantle Beast PWM with the Shogun from Vapor's Clouds, little 22mm beauty. I am on the Typhoon GT4.
Oh, how you liking that?
Pro. What's that?
How you liking the Typhoon?
Oh, it's fantastic. The flavour's brilliant.
Is it cold,
And
isn't
and I've got the GTR as well. Typhoon GTR as well.
Fucking hell, where did you get a piston mod from?
From the best man in the world that makes them. His name
Yeah,
is
but
Mr.
how-
Dilligas. You can find him on Facebook.
What board you got on our Revolver? What was it? DNA in there? What?
I wish.
Seth,
Vaping on a piston. That'd be interesting.
Flat Cap says you can get a mains cable for it, he'd.
A mains.
Yeah, you've got to plug it into like the actual wall.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
What?
You did that
This
well.
is very strange. I never get Benny in the lives. We never get Benny in the lives, don't we, guys?
Nah,
And he's in.
he's bored because he's finished his show. He's
I
bored.
was going to say, Benny, you doing your timesheets and you got bored.
Why don't you come on, Benny? You still got your camera set up? You're sitting there. Come on, mate. Give me
Yeah,
a shout.
open invite. Mm-hmm.
Actually, give Heed a shout because I don't. It's Heed that's doing the Zoom.
I'm not putting the fucking link in chat. Every can be in there.
I'm just going to count down to my birthday with a vape and a stout. When's your birthday, funky hooker? Scott Hamilton's on the bottle. Sorry, you want me? Right, I'm on. Fucking changes, does it? I'm on the FP. I cannot get off this FP at the moment. I'm enjoying it. It's a massive tank and I like it. Lovely. You can throw wick at it and it
Oh, it's today.
every couple.
Funky Hooker's birthday is today, so happy birthday.
Any happy
Happy
returns,
birthday
Funky,
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
dear Funky Hooker.
Happy birthday to you.
We'll be plugging into wall heat 6.
Jesus Christ.
Very true, Jessica.
Well, if he starts doing this in his chair, then you know what's going on. You're like, yeah, lads, help me.
Oh.
If he starts going cross-eyed and starts drilling, we know exactly what's going on.
Oh.
And it's not the washing machine.
I'm on FB with the Gen S and Pisswater. But I'm on other things as well. Like, you know, it always seems very easy. I'm also on the Kalen Mini V2.
Guys, oh, is that
and,
the
Kalen.
Foxy 1.
Do you like that, mate? Kyle Mini.
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
Bloody bastard.
That was an internal, external. I'll try and keep it in.
9 minutes to go to Funky Hooker's birthday.
9 minutes.
What time is it? Oh, because he's an hour.
He's an hour in front, isn't he?
On here, Benny. Come on, join us, mate. And Gaz, Flight Cap, if you want to join us.
I'll put the link in chat for them.
Yeah, fire on it. Well, anyone that wants to join us, put the link in chat.
Okay, then.
Anybody,
Cut
man,
me.
we can get Cheech. Fuck.
I don't know. Let's see if I can get it in.
that'll be a challenge.
Oh, Becky's singing happy birthday. It's not
There you
yet.
go.
Apparently it's...
Or he says send
Seven
link on Twitter.
Oh,
Benny.
fuck. Right. You'll need to send me a link. Oh, I've got the link, can't
I was going to say, what's Twitter?
I? He doesn't use Twitter. Oh, he does now.
I do, yeah.
You do now. You set up a Twitter account, didn't you?
I think I've had one for a while, but just made dormant. On Twitter. Can you copy and paste? There, my message is being deleted by Google. You bastards. Hold on, how come them two can post messages? I fucking can't think what's going on there, like.
Favoritism.
What's that about, like? Google moderator?
Like you play that techno shit during your live, you're getting banned.
Fucking hell, man. Are we being hacked or something here, like by Google?
Well, it's Lion, me and James. It's just not anyone else.
It's my fucking Zoom meeting, you bastards.
James, I think Google's trying to tell us something, mate, that these are all shady bastards.
Fucking crafty buggers, eh?
Right, Mr. Benny, I will send you this.
Have you got it, eh? Are you copying it?
Yes, I've sent it. Oh no, hang on, it's come up with Facebook. Why is it come up with Facebook? Oh my god.
because it'll be a messenger.
Sorry, ignore that, Mr. Benny. I will send it again.
It's like, try again. We'll have 3 seconds to click.
There you go. You need to wait, Mr. He'd want
Oh,
me in.
Sean, nice to see you. This is a proper, like,
Oh no, don't do that.
I think these are the best lives. See these off the cuff lives, James.
way off the cuff.
Isn't it strange? I was writing out. I was doing
had like a psychic link earlier on, and he keeps bringing it up.
I was doing that. I was doing the scheduling for this show, and I was going to put in an off the cuff show, and then James said off the cuff as I was typing, and he didn't know I was putting off.
Bots must be running on Sony's server. Jessica B.
No bother, fat cap. No bother, sir. You're a busy man. Did anyone catch my before and after?
Take care, Black Cap.
Ooh. James did.
Yeah, that's my vape anniversary is coming up very, very soon as well.
What, a year?
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, man! You've been going a year.
I did anybody say that yesterday on Mr. B? He was streaming the new Mortal Kombat, and then YouTube fucking shut him down.
Who?
Mr. B.
Is that what happened? I went to go and watch it live, and
Aye,
it
he was streaming like the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat film, and YouTube went
getting worse.
poof, you're not doing that.
Actually brought the hammer down super hard.
Yeah, Frank,
what?
I don't know what the score there is. Me and McTavish links are still there, but no one. It's not allowing anyone else to.
Oh, here he comes.
Who let you fucking in?
Hey, Sevalite.
Ready.
Who let him in?
You all right? What's with you been on? It's not a Saturday, Friday, Thursday.
Keep
Not fucking any day of week. What's up with you? What are you doing on
Keep
tonight?
going.
Wednesday.
Skint is celebrating 2 days of freedom, so he said,
Yes,
"Fuck, I'm doing a live."
Is that what it is? Is that why he's
That's terrible. Mrs. S may be watching. I love you, baby.
Let's pop chat out.
Yeah, like another 2 months, and I'll be doing this a year. And just check.
Hey, yeah, already.
That does not feel like a year, mate.
Oh, no, it really doesn't.
You never aged a bit, you
Funky
bastard.
hooker. Oh, sorry, mate. I'll send you. You never said you wanted it. Both.
Yeah, I am Benjamin Button. I am aging backwards.
Ah,
Yeah, is that what it is? Oh,
Now it's a party because Benny's joined.
you're having a party, yeah. Ed, I saw you're singing. You're taking over Flat Cap's song for the year.
Hey, mate, that was fake.
What?
Fucking
I
was
think
it?
it's right. He went like that. He's like, oh yeah, I did this while camera was. I didn't know.
Benny has you sussed as well. Benny has you
No,
sussed as
because
well.
that's when I realised at the end that was a cut. That after I'd finished, I looked and I went, oh, and I went,
He was proper going for it, wasn't he?
Do you know what he was expecting? He was expecting everybody to go, oh my god, he's got a brilliant voice.
I read, oh,
Sounds like a cat in a washing machine.
He did.
Jesus.
Funky hooker.
Hello, sir.
Oh, it's that guy I've just been talking to.
Who's he?
He's stalking.
Oh, the sound effect guy. We need a sound effect guy.
Well, I better adjust.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you guys doing?
How you doing, mate?
What's this live all about?
It's Skint's idea. Don't ask us. We're just going with the flow.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me pop our chat as well. Hang on.
I thought you were going to do the Wheel of Doom. Wheel.
What?
Oh, please do. Please do.
That's it.
Fatty bastard.
I've seen Wheel of
Oh,
Doom.
worth know when you need him, right? The Wheel of Doom.
I love it. Anyways, it's been a while since we've spoke, Mr. Funky Hooker. How we doing, my man?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing great, man.
Yeah,
Good.
he's been avoiding you.
So is everybody, I think.
I try.
I don't know.
It's still there. It's in one piece.
It is it? Okay, cool. It's not a fake, is it?
Oh God, I'm never going to live that one down, am I?
We have problems with
Yep,
links
that's gonna
tonight,
last for a bit.
Benny.
Don't know. Ask Jay. I think he's broke Google tonight.
Oh man, I don't know what happened. I
don't-
tried to be a
don't
good
win the birthday boy.
on the channel, putting out informative links out where the cast we're talking about, and the Google team just smashed me. Boom, boom.
Wait a
boom.
minute, hang on. Is it your birthday? It's your birthday now.
What?
It is over there because it's 12
1 minute.
5
1
minutes.
minute.
Yeah, but this is the only point I said it, because it's not on Facebook. It's never everywhere, because
Oh, well, there you go. Then we shall have to rename the show the Hooked on Funk
no,
birthday show.
no, no.
Birthday bash.
Is it your birthday
bash.
now?
Yep.
It is in like
Less than a minute. Less than a minute.
a minute and an hour, a minute and a year from now. Yes, it is. Yeah.
But it depends on what time you're actually born. If you were born bang on midnight, you mightn't have been born yet.
I think it
so to
was
speak.
4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. So
Oh, well, you've got a long time to go on yet. Then it's not your
Yeah,
birthday.
we're not stopping
Sorry.
until that time. We've got work tomorrow.
let's forget that.
Now in stars in
I think
our
I
eyes,
was-
it's he just keep.
No, I'm an early morning baby as well. I was born at 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve.
Good morning, baby.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything, does it? Or does it? I don't know. I don't care.
Everybody's past caring now, mate. Everybody is.
Kieran has been out the window.
What
It's
has?
just another day, It's just another day. But I took the day off, so tonight I was like having a nice stout, having a good vape, and boom, that's it.
What
Oh,
you
we're
been,
done.
what you on, Benny?
Me, I'm on. Well, if you watch show, you'd have seen. I'm on,
Burn!
I'm on the deco. Arbiter. And inside that, I've got some basic liquids, lemon gin, and I'm also on the PAL 3, Atri PAL 3, with just juice
Jessica.
lemonade.
I knew that. I knew that already.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Just for the viewers that never watched. Were you on Funky Acre?
I'm on the heavy hitter with a Hell Vape, Hell Beast, and a nice stout. It's actually a breakfast stout.
Are you becoming a make man?
No, I'm not. No, I got 2 Max. One's this one, and the other one is the where's the jingle? Fucking hell.
There's his jingle. Da, da, da.
There.
Red Pill.
Is that Mr. A's?
That's the MOSFET from Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, that's the red pill.
There we go. There we go. That's that's the MOSFET. Handmade. Oh man, it's a great thing. We have him on the Simon 62 Saturday show. He's on there as well. And he's gonna tell us all about it. I've got this is the 21700, so it's the big red pill. I've got the other one as well. 18650. It doesn't work, but it was a prototype anyway.
It's a nice looking bit of.
We're gonna talk about it on the Simon 62 Saturday show.
Very good.
Yeah, he's on there. And that's it. Just this with the sugar cookie glass. I'm enjoying some commercials again.
Very nice.
Benny, how are you finding the?
All right, I like it. Really
Do
like
you?
it. Yeah. Do you not like it?
He
Yeah.
never. He doesn't like no man. He's a whingy git.
Do you know what it is? I've not done the fucking review, but I'm going now. It's like they've tried to copy the Calburn G, but bigger, slightly bigger. Do you not feel
I
that?
thought the shape of it's like the Novo, but I'd have preferred a button rather than draw activated all the time.
Yeah, the pod is everything's. I don't know. It reminds me of Calburn G. It reminds
But
me.
I've just bought a Caliburn G. I can't get top off.
What do you mean?
You can't. How do you fill the fucking up?
It's the same as that. You just.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
To you.
Yeah,
Show's
yeah,
been
yeah.
up.
Birthday
You
to
know what? Don't mention it everywhere. Don't mention it anywhere else. Just
Hang
Oh,
on,
it's
no,
only-
stop singing, right? Shut up. Happy birthday to
What?
you.
mm.
What do you mean you can't?
Don't fucking come off.
Can't get the mouthpiece off to fill it up.
I can't fill the fucking up.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
built
know
really
that-
well. I can't even get the cap off.
I
What
think
happens?
I
Is it
think
gonna
they've
break?
sold I think they've sent them the display model where they glue the top on.
You fucking look like it.
Is it going to break if you try and force it?
This robust tank does not break.
Yeah,
Fucking cap off it.
this is the best thing for
Only
vaping.
loose
It's
ones.
the new American version that they're going to be getting, where you can have a device but you can't vape it.
Yep. Sitting looking at God, oh man.
The liquid is extra.
Because it says, I looked in the instructions like you do, and it said put it in, pull the top off. I can't get the top off. I can't.
He's going to end up nutting himself in the face.
Who?
On his nose. Boom, like he did.
Fucking getting there
You
going,
tell
"Look
me
at
if
this,
it's any
it
good.
works."
Because it's fucking not at the moment.
Boom! Oh!
I did not have that problem. whatsoever.
Jessica, yeah, the Caliburns are very, very good.
Do
The
need blood though.
Caliburn
Benny.
is much better than
Yeah.
the original, in my opinion.
I don't style
I don't
it.
even, do you know, I never use. I do
like the
what I always
beginning.
do. I get a new pod system, and I don't use it anymore after the fucking coils burn out, and it lies in a drawer. That's the problem. Me, I won't buy any fucking coils.
You
So
tight
yeah,
bastard.
I've got a Caliburn G that's no good.
Well, my Caliburn G was brilliant. I loved it until the coil died.
Burnt out, and then you bought no coils. What you like? What you like?
Hence why I said the Vaporesso send extra coils. You want me to test
Yeah,
it
that's
properly?
well. I bought the Archery PAL 3 because it was on sale. It's not about 15 quid, so I bought it to do a review because there's no one done a review in UK that I can see. So I've got it to do a review. Did a
Possibly
review-
because it might be shite.
It's all right. It's all right. It's like the
Just out of curiosity, is Tony B's name on the box?
no.
There's nothing to do with him.
No, it's metal. I didn't like the PAL 2, but I'm not finding this too bad. But the only thing about it is it came with a 0.3 coil installed. When I did the review, when I did the down low, I took the little tag off, put it back in, and then went, shit.
Mark H is like super glued in as a
Ah,
prank.
thank you.
And I burnt the coil out before they even put fucking.
Here you go, Benny. Boom.
Did you do a bad review for the U-Well recently?
Yeah, well, it might be a bad review if I put one out like that. I didn't get it for review. I got it because everybody's raved on about it.
I
like
think
it.
they saw that, you've gone so mad on the Aegis. What was it? Aegis Hero Boost? Was it? Aegis Boost.
Aegis Boost.
They're like, okay, let's prank him. We want to get a bad review because oh man, those
Boost,
views
the
are not
Aegis
playing.
Boost is shit. I won it. I won it in UK Vape Show, and it looked like a bastard to me. Terrible.
That's it.
Yeah,
The super glue that on said try reviewing this, you bastard. That's what they've done.
yeah.
5 lounge.
Here's this. Look, I can't get it up. It's fucking shit.
Oh, I don't know if is it Chris or Peter? It's in live
And
lounge.
Peter, if I think
I don't
Peter,
know. Split personalities with the two in it.
Hi, Pete. I'll take a guess. Hi, Pete.
Hello, Pete. Hello. Oh, we've got Graham in. Every Alfie. Hello,
so come
Graham,
on then,
sir.
so what are you actually thinking about it then, Skint? What's your opinion?
What of?
The Q.
It's like a Caliburn G, but bigger.
Is that
No. No. The Caliburn G is. I like the Caliburn G. I came back and watched him review it. I did a comparison between the Caliburn G and the Manners. I fucking hated the Manners. This whole fucking. What is that all about?
It's Pete.
This side mouth shit was terrible. I love the Caliburn G. It would be a perfect version of Caliburn G for me because of the size and the grip. But it looked liquid in my mouth, bubbled.
well, I've not had any leaking.
I had that. That's it. Do it now.
By the way, we're all wondering, Skins, are you redecorating your
No,
room
I'm in a
now?
padded cell.
Oh, they put them in a padded
It's a
cell.
Mad
We'll
House.
block them up.
Mad
Oh,
Hoose.
And Mrs. S says, "Oh, you can't be trusted
Oh,
with the
hang
house
on,
by
look,
yourself in
what?
this room."
Hayden wants an invite.
Hey,
Oh,
send it
hang
through.
on then.
And
Get it
talk
in.
to me.
Get it in.
Where's my invites?
Yeah,
What?
it's yeah, exactly. Benny Vates, followed by Gorilla Girl, I think. Fucking.
Benny, whatever you do, don't do your hair with it.
Oh, did you see that one?
Yeah.
How the hell could you think? Oh, I'll put fucking.
How STUIP ID can you get, right? How stiff can you get?
It doesn't say you can't use it on tin.
Benny, you're talking shit, mate. Get some force into that. That must come off.
Fucking how much force do you want me to put on the fucking
Pliers. Pliers. Use some fucking pliers.
Get the
Makes me
vice.
wonder if the woman actually started huffing the glue before she
Do you
actually.
want
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
You make me want to look at my
Wait,
Caliburn
that's
G.
stupid. Come on. If you put glue in your
I
hack.
might find it.
I was out of, was it, what, how do you call that?
Actually, send me some.
Oh,
Send me some of that Gorilla Glue for me tooth, because that's a war wound off my nose. I've
Oh,
done
hang
my
on,
nose,
your
my
nose, right?
tooth.
Yeah.
I've done my tooth as well. I've got a slack tooth.
You got over Mortal Kombat fight.
Heat, I've got a little tip for you. Put some foam on your desk. Whatever happens, put some foam on your desk.
It was a cupboard, mate.
Still, put the foam on whatever you might be able to hit.
Oh, I'm not on it now. I'm out.
Oh my God.
Hey, what's happening here?
Oh my God, we're in trouble now.
What's up?
Now
Oh,
we're in trouble.
we're in the shit now. Ian's in.
So hold on a minute. We've all got the Lux Q, haven't we? That's what you've got there in your hand, haven't you?
Yes. It's in my pocket upstairs.
Right. So it's the Caliburn lobby. Watch this. Watch. Where's the bob gone?
Told you, super glue.
How the hell lob it? It comes out. Give it a good lob, son. Must be just mine. No, I can't find that. Mine comes out. I don't even fit in properly.
Benny's Caliburn G.
Something went wrong.
Caliburn lobby.
I've bought Caliburn G. Just because I wanted the Caliburn G.
Can't find it, man. I'm gutted. I
I
want
get
to see
fucking
it.
top off to fill it.
Aiden, have you got Caliburn G there?
I haven't no.
Oh, what?
Bye-bye, mate.
See you later, Irish.
I've got the techno.
Irish.
Techno's good.
Look.
Yay!
Yeah, finally. How much force do you have to get that off with? He's just fucking shot across the room.
Did you just snap that off?
You snapped it.
I'm a heavy hitter right now. Fucking hell.
I don't know. It's just fucking gone across the room.
Okay. What's all the lads meeting up on a Wednesday night?
I know. What's this all about?
It's his idea, mate, and he just come on. Let's go on live.
Getting the boy, mate. everything here.
Ed, how are you doing, brother?
I'm fine, bud.
You know what? After watching that back, I didn't realise you proper collapsed after that show. Bang. That were not you sliding off your chair.
But hang
No,
on a
no,
minute. Do you
it
see his
was.
singing video? Have you seen
Yeah,
the
I think-
singing
I think
video?
Handsome. Mate, I love seeing that. People they think that nobody else is there when they've got a camera rolling.
Aiden, that's bullshit. He knew the camera was there.
Did.
The whole fucking time, mate. It was obvious.
Anybody who sat there doing a bit of fucking Queen as well halfway through it, going, handsome.
Yeah, but he started doing drums though, did he?
Oh, good night, Irish.
Oh dear.
He
Oh my
started giving
god.
drums a bit.
Oh, mate, that was funny as though. I enjoyed it though.
I think he's going after Flat Cap's new single for year.
Well, to be honest with you, remember when they did that on Phoenix Night? Get back, you bastard! That's my car. That's what I've done now. You know, you can hear if anybody tries to rob my car now. Random.
Oh, love it.
Get
Aiden,
back,
what
you
you vaping,
bastard,
mate?
before I break your legs.
What you vaping? We need to do a fucking thing with everybody that comes on. What you on?
What a karaoke fucking session.
Oh, okay.
Just because I say I hate it, I'm doing it on purpose.
Who can bang his hat hardest? But okay.
What you
Funny
got?
as hell,
What, bro? What you vaping on?
we have got a plethora. Well, I used to have a one of them, but it's
Team Fish Tank.
he sat down there. This fucking Bob going there. Too much nicotine, son. Too much nicotine. Well, no point showing that because I can't show you the tank. We've got the techno from Aspire, and then obviously I was
Is it
on the
called the
Lux.
techno?
The techno.
Is it called the techno? Fucking hell.
It is, yeah, techno.
Techno.
Good idea.
Just released today as well from Aspire. We've got the Cyber RTA from Gas Mods with the Thelma, and then I'm just with the old Groose with the Aladdin RDA with some new Rochford.
Very
How
good.
do you fit all them in your mouth at once?
Mate, you know me, I've got a big gob. What you're going to do with it, you've just got to rise up. What do you reckon? Now, what you should have in there as well, don't mess it up like Mr. B did. There's one in there that's already steeped.
Yes, the left-hand side one's steeped.
And the other one isn't. Well, Mr. B was sat down talking to me today, and I can say this on this if he's not watching. I love you, Mr. B, if you are watching. He says, stingy bastard, only sent me one nick shot. He said I had to put half in each.
He tells you what fucking letter you got.
He said it was too small writing.
Oh, dear me.
That's should have got his readers.
I fucking love that bloke. I were in absolute stitches. I had to put half in each.
What, you got like 1 milligram and fucking nick in each bottle?
You know what he said to me? He said to me, filled them up too much. I went, listen to me, he's got a professional bottling company that does it. There's no way he's
What, he had got half a bottle in?
I can just see it now. Him just going like this with the once already. Fucking hell.
Oh, dear
Funny
me.
as hell.
He's fucking balmy and he's absolutely crackers.
Oh, I honestly already stitches. And the way he said it,
He's fucking lunatic.
just so funny. What do you reckon to it then, Benny?
I hadn't tried it yet. It came yesterday. I got it this morning. So
But the queue.
I got it last Wednesday, and it just changes flavour. The more you steep it, you know yourself, with meringues and that sort of stuff.
Oh, is this the Rochford?
Yeah.
That's only for rich people.
Well, they say 7 days, right? So
yes, 7 days. That's what he says. He steeped it for one for a week and one that you put a nick shot in to test. You do one that's steeped and one that's fresh.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah.
Me personally, I could literally taste each day. You can taste that it's different. You know, with the meringue comes through. When Lou first tasted it, obviously we've done the review. She thought it tasted a little bit more like a cheesecake, if I'm honest.
All
with
right,
you.
yeah.
Really?
And then as it went on, you could just get that where the meringue were coming through because you've got a really nice buttery base to it. You can really get that buttery base.
There's a fucking YouTube video about that. It's the guy from MasterChef, the bald guy with glasses. Buttery
Yeah.
base. You ever seen it?
They did a rap, didn't
They
they?
did
remix.
buttery base.
It's a buttery base.
It's not me.
I finally got some Rushford project going over here to the Netherlands. You know, you guys always been talking like the Rushford this and the Rushford this and the J this and the J that and like this is awesome and this is awesome and oh show them all and like I want this shite.
You've
And now
managed
Mr.
some money,
Albert
some money,
Valenti
Funky
has been sorry.
You've come into some money.
No, he's been you know someone from the UK is sending them to me now, so that's awesome. Thanks to Mr. Albert Valenti.
You should have let me know if you. I've sent them all over. I've sent them to Australia, USA. If you wanted them, sent
Yeah.
You haven't fucking sent into Newcastle, though.
No, off Scotland, me, off Scotland.
I don't have any run on that one. But
No, you know, I'm just not the guy who wants to ask about stuff. But then I mentioned it in a show once, and then Mr. Albert Valenti stepped forward like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna order them for you."
well,
and
we've been mates for yonks. You don't. It's not like you're asking somebody to do it. You know what you're going to do is you can say, "Bro, look, will you send me some flavors over?" Mate, I'd be way happy
look,
to send them
can
over.
you send me some
And
flavours over?
while we're there, I'll send you a scorpion you can eat instead of me.
Yeah, I'll send you a PayPal account. Then. But
We're friends. We're friends, me and that scorpion.
I know, but it's like you know, I'm not the asking kind of guy.
I think there's the Rochford project sponsoring UK Vape Show as well now.
Yeah, he's UK Vape Show and us.
He is,
Very
yeah.
good.
I'll tell you what, Jay, the actual bloke who's behind it all, is one of the nicest people you could ever meet. Done a hell of a lot for charity as well.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, he's been around for a long time as well.
Oh.
He was called the Demon Vapor.
Yeah, I remember it was Demon Vapor.
What, they do reviews and stuff? Or?
No, always
liquid,
with an alchemist. Always sat down there. That is the right word, isn't it? Did I sound
Yeah.
He sounded very cleverly, right?
Did I like any what I meant?
He's got it wrote down on top of the screen, hasn't he?
Whenever anybody asks me about it, I'll
Say
say
that honestly, it's not like alchemist.
He's got to change. He's got to change his name now, only Little Bro Alchemist.
Yeah, you know, best things I've missed. I can't even say mixed now. Best things that I've mixed in my three
no,
kids.
you're fucked. You've got to be able to say it before you can mix it.
Yeah.
Oh, Aidan, I love you.
It's the same as like a innovative.
You know when you're going back to work yet, Aidan?
We're looking, well, we've got gigs in all the way up to the end of the year, but the first one's starting properly, I think it's the 26th of June. But there is a couple penciled in for outside, but we don't know if that's going to work. So we'll just have to see.
We should be able to, because they're doing, in it after this weekend, they're opening up live venues.
Yeah, but they're doing it, so you're still going to have to wear masks and sit down, and people are going to have to come and bring you a beer. So, for my sort of stuff,
it'll still be weird, that, won't it? I want to see a live gig, mask on. Have a beer, please.
yeah,
I like that. Bring you a beer, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good when it was before, but
how are you going to drink a beer through a mask?
You take it off.
Then you're defeating the object.
Well, no, you don't. You don't wear a mask when you sat down. It's only when you go to the toilet.
Yeah.
You put two together and it's got like a little duckbill then, and it can't open it up.
Yeah,
straw in it, I have.
Yeah, singers and stuff.
Soak it in, you let your mask soak it in and then soak it from your mask.
Suck it through.
What do singers do? Have they got to like wear a mask as well? They're singing.
Yeah, come on now. No.
Sound like
Tonight your wedding, you're like, you're fucking shit.
Do you know what? If I'm honest with you, that is the worst karaoke song I fucking hate. Do you know how long that song is? It's about 4 minutes and 50. 4 minutes and 50 of that. And then it's got like an intro about 2 minutes. You did well, though, son. You did well. Apparently, they're sending it to Syria for peace treaties.
But hang on, isn't
start
like,
another fucking while that.
even worse?
I don't know if you play. I don't know if you played that on top of Syria and all moved to Iraq.
Someone doing Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh my God, no.
Oh, what's wrong with? Oh, I think it'd be easy come, easy go.
Yeah, if you can sing it, but
Balamouche, balamouche.
You can do the fandango.
Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very shiny. Picky nose, picky nose.
No.
And then all of a sudden you get to that point and it goes, damn it, and go, rise up, rise up. Fucking hell.
Oh God, you got
You do the one from Wembley now. Just go. Oh.
Hang on, I'm on your channel. It's saying this channel does not have any content.
Oh fuck it, I'm abandoned.
Seriously, it does. I was going to put the link in for your video, but this channel does not have any content.
Oh, please get yourself over to his channel and watch that. It is a laugh. He did really well.
Honestly, it's saying this channel does not have any content.
I did get a copyright on it, and that's fucking shit.
Have they deleted your channel?
Oh, no.
The thing about it, if they did copyright, they just give you a copyright strike. But it won't be a strike.
It's just a warning. It wasn't like a strike or something.
Oh my God, I'm serious, mate. Like, hang on.
Really?
Right, I'm going to put a link in chat. Somebody else go and check this.
Probably get.
Are you sure?
Click on that link
This one as well.
and tell me if this channel doesn't have any content. That's what it's saying for me.
Well, no, it's got content for me.
Yeah, come on, you daft Raji, piss off.
Oh, come on. Do you know what, Benny? We're sat down, it's a wind-up, son. What are you doing?
All right, sorry.
Oh no, hang on. If I put videos, it's doing it. But if I go to home,
The thing is, right, I was subscribed to you, and now I'm suddenly not subscribed to you.
That's happening a lot now. People make sure that who you're subscribed to, you still subscribe to. It's happening loads.
I noticed that Flat Cap was another
getting
one
it.
that I was subscribed to and I won.
I've
No,
just
but
left that
Google
one
did me a
off.
favour there, Dave.
It's dead to us.
It's dead to me.
What's up? Nothing wrong, Heed. Nothing over here.
There you go. I'm
Right,
still alive
sorry,
and kicking.
It's just the internet. It's skinted towers. It's fucked.
No, hang on. Still alive and bashing your head. That's what I mean.
You know, I watched that. That was so funny.
Have you seen my remix of that I did?
I did, yeah. I watched that on the show as well. And as well as Skin, we didn't copy anything from your show either.
This flat cap. This
My
channel
lawyers
has-
have gave up.
Why, it's
You've
just a
ignored
Google
the
thing in
messages.
terms of conditioning.
Yeah.
The best thing about it, here we go, he's here now. Look, ghosting Flat Cap.
Yeah, he's
No,
there.
he's been here all night. Fair play to me. He said he's editing.
The funny bit that you missed out was his actual thing of what he does about to put us back in, and he went like this. That's it. So he started laughing, and then that's when he lost consciousness.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you slipped off anything. You could see it. I've watched it backwards. You went bang.
God,
He fainted.
it's on the floor. That's
He never
the
slipped
cushion.
off. He didn't.
No, he
Don't worry
fainted.
that.
He fainted, mate. Me and Mrs. S said that as well. We were like watching it back.
Your face went red like you've been on the beer. You know, like proper red. And then all of a sudden you hit the table, and then your camera moved down like we were looking at you through a shelf. Like that. You could only see you through that bit. And then you got up and you went, oh, I'm not in that same thing, because you were still laughing when you got back up. And then you went, oh,
First thing was like he came back with like a mummy, like with,
Yeah. Thing is, when he came up like that, I looked at everybody and went,
He was laughing when he came back up. He was like,
oh shit. And the thing, what he didn't realise, he'd been down there for at least 3-4 seconds.
None of
Can you
us
imagine him
noticed.
waking up going, are these my shoes?
what the fuck am I doing down here? I'm looking at a screen a minute ago.
None of
That's
us
happened
noticed.
ages
We were
ago.
all like carrying on. Like,
Honestly, it was like that. It was like that. The old Windows restart sound effect. It was like, duh.
Yeah, da-na-na-na.
Honestly, I've never lost consciousness. It was just like slow motion.
I
was
think
watching
you did. I
myself,
don't
but
think
just-
you've realised it, but I think you did. I think you
I
did.
just didn't
Looking
stick
back,
my
you
hands in. I
fainted,
just
mate.
went like that.
Nah, I've got to be here. If you go watch that back, mate, you lost consciousness
You
because all your
fainted.
face were massively red.
Really?
You not sucked it in, you know, the air, and you went shebang.
But my chair went like that as well. It shot back because it was on.
Mate, I don't think you've.
I would do if you're collapsing forwards.
It was
not
like, because
noticed.
I got laminate flooring, so it just went that way. And I was sitting on my knee with a cushion.
but UK Andy and Frankenmeiser in, by the way. But have you guys ever lost consciousness?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Well, I obviously have. I've just did it.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Everyone apart from Heath.
I've been knocked out, but I've not fucking.
Yeah, right. If you lose consciousness, you like standing up, and all of a sudden, like you feel like it's an hour later, and you wake up like, what the fuck?
Like a time
And-
warp.
That's why I think he didn't realise.
It's
It's
weird.
just a headbutt to the front.
Yeah. You can't do anything about
JP.
it.
That's probably
JP.
what- that's a
JP.
case. That's probably what woke us up. Bashing me fucking nose.
The thing is, I've been knocked out punch wise as well, back at head. And then the worst one is you know, you've been knocked out and you come back, but your body's not come back with you. You lay there and you're looking up and going, look, I'm all right, but I can't move anything else. You know, so, and people
I
have
had
gone to it. Are you all right? I'd say, yeah, I'm fucking fine. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll be fine. Then your body comes back to you. It's like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I
Weird,
lost
man.
a full rugby game doing that. I got knocked out at the beginning of the game, and then we're off at pitch. And I said to the lad at side, I said, "Oh, how long's till half time?" I went, "Half time." We'd nearly fucking finished, and I can't remember none of the game.
Wow.
Weird, innit?
I was going to say, I've got the video up if you want me to screen share it.
Oh, here we go.
Like you literally like see this like watch it. You'll see your head goes like this, and then you literally like there's like this emptiness in your eyes, and you just go boof.
Did I have the
Right
fucking
off.
Disney fucking swallows swinging around my head or something?
Little
Yeah,
twiggy
it's like-
birds.
Remember the.
There we go. Okay, let's play it. Oh, in slow mo.
Look at the red face there. Watch the red face.
I am laughing me tits off.
Breathe,
It's
son,
gone.
breathe. The eyes are going, the eyes are going, the eyes are going. Oh, we're gone. Shubung.
Yep. He didn't even feel it. He didn't even feel it.
And then
Even
we
the
sat in a
camera moved
letterbox.
like that. The camera moved like that.
Fell off me chair.
Then he starts laughing. Still laughing.
I'm still here. Oh, fuck. What's happened? Who hit me?
Aww.
I've still laughed my head off at that, man. I can't
Aww.
stop.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
Jesus.
you know what? This is just a Graham. They're going to talk about it for like 3 months and then it's over.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
He
what, I've
doesn't
never
mind.
seen Ronnie Corbett do that before.
Funky Hooker. He'd has laughed as much as me. about that. Honestly, he has laughed as much as me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, of
He's,
course.
he takes it in his stride, mate.
But you gotta take it with fun and humor, right? You can say anything about it, but it's great, man. You know, put it on there. It's great. Embrace it. Embrace it.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
the whole
talk
point.
about starting the show.
No,
with
it's
a
Fun
bang,
out of
like.
it. That's cool, man.
Long
That's
at the
I
very
think
end.
over the years of live shows, of
we
Vaping
love
live
you,
shows-
Heed. That's all we're gonna say. We love you, Heed. That's why we make fun of you, right?
Over the years of Vaping live shows, I think there must have been a million instances of that. Aidan, and Benny, you must have seen some of stuff over the years, man.
I've been a part of lots of them,
Aye.
believe me.
Stuff like that. It's magic. Those things that happen that aren't planned and stuff like that are the best bits. The best bits.
It is.
And that was the start of the show.
Laughing at
That was the
somebody's
start of the show.
downfall.
It was the one show. It was.
Start of the show, that was.
Oh, I must have been so excited, boys.
Well, if you were so excited, you wouldn't have gone that far down, would you?
Oh,
Trust you to cover that.
Aye, it's all right, mate.
I'm not bothered me. I can tell the picture salt, honestly.
Well, no, you've just fucking topped it, haven't you, now, and put your fucking tongue out. It's going to be a number one for Christmas. I think we should all get
all I want for Christmas. Oh, okay.
I think we should all get together and get us a number one.
That's going to be great. A montage. Light up, light up.
Lights out.
Is there any competition anyway?
Yeah, lights out.
Lights out. Give your nose a cloud.
Mate, as well, it looked like your nose changed a little bit of shape as well. Did you break it?
No, it's not the same sound. I've got a slack tooth because I hit my tooth as well. That's slack.
Did you?
And I fucked my knee. My knee hit the bottom thing as well. But I never felt then until the next day.
And he's saying he was conscious the whole time.
Honestly, it didn't feel like it. Just felt like slow motion. I could see myself gamble. I just couldn't put my arms in. Just nothing happened doing there. Just a heat.
Did everybody just see him do their knees, shoulders, heads, and shoulders?
As he was going down, he forgot what to do with his hands.
It was like, what my head? Work. You know what I mean?
I just see the Jessica's comment because I heard the thought and I thought EastEnders had just finished.
Do you know when I did a video of it and I used Queen and I went bites dust. I was going to use EastEnders.
Or countdown.
You should do We Will Rock You. Dun, dun.
The best thing about it was still crank on being money.
Oh dear me. Hey, if it was no, was that at the chin, I would have done a lap on for you, but there you go.
Fucking amazing. It's a good job dog one there as well. Did you shoot the dog up, wouldn't you?
What's your best story for your vaping journey and lives? What's the best thing that's happened that wasn't meant to happen like that?
What, me?
Right.
Bluebirds or
What shouldn't have happened?
On
Oh,
a
mate,
live
there's been
show.
plenty of them. I remember being on a live stream once for charity and telling a fellow reviewer that he were a cock.
What is it one? That charity stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We've come friends
Fucking
afterwards.
Benny knows that.
It wasn't you,
It's
Benny,
like,
was
What
it?
stuff?
It wasn't you, Benny, was it?
It was vaping with thesis.
Yeah.
And he turned up on the stream, this live stream. We've been there all night, and I've been on vodka. I've done like a litre of it. And he turned up and he was like, I'll get my credit cards out. I'm going to spend this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm like, prick. Because it's just the way that he came across. And obviously, I'd had a beer and they all thought it was a joke. And
full of
Well,
shit.
you knob.
It's a bomb. That's
Prick.
another one,
What did he
Aidan.
say when he
It's a
said
bomb.
Yeah, we did that as well. The Christmas one with me and my brother talking about Met Mods. Bro, it's a bomb. Mark's going, no, it's not a bomb. I'm going, bro, it's a bomb. If somebody's got that and they don't know what they're doing and they put it in there, the Met Mod's a bomb. It's a pipe bomb. No, it's not a bomb. It is a bomb, Mark.
It's a bomb.
They don't know what they're doing, and they put like batteries in there. It's exploding, mate. It's not like you double A, son.
You can imagine
Trying
this
to tell my
conversation
brother who
going on
knows
with
all
you.
about mechs. You know what I mean?
You can imagine this conversation going on with you and Mark on the
Tranquilizer,
plane, can't you?
auto-stopper.
It's a bomb. No, it's not a bomb. It's a
It's a
bomb.
fucking bomb, Mark.
Stay safe, dude. Stay
I'm
safe.
sat there as well, you know, like with a Santa Claus costume on, with the beard hanging down here, with like half a salmon in my pocket, you know, for that. You remember that Trading Places when he turns up? That's what I look like. 7 o'clock fucking shadow.
More
You've
like
gone
bad,
past 5, by the way.
you like bad Santa.
That's what it was. It's a bomb, Mark. No, it's not a bomb. Somebody commented, little bro, you need to learn about mech mods. So I replied, it's a bomb.
Basically, it's a bin.
It's a bin. It's a proper bin. The thing about it is you are the safety on a mech mod. And I don't care what anybody else says. If you don't know what you're doing and people are selling you mech mods and you're sitting down there putting a building to the wrong ohms and wrong amps and you're putting stuff in there that's not got battery safety, you are going to explode.
Simple
Know
as that.
yourself. Yeah, absolutely.
You are the safety. You are the safety. You've
Oh,
got
sure.
no board, no nothing. So it is, in my mind, a pipe bomb.
Especially if you've got a
You're right.
24-volt battery off a wagon hooked up to it now.
Yeah. You're trying to take it off of some sort of truck.
Whoa.
Benny, what's your maddest life story?
Sound, I've only done lives on here, like, but we did that mixing one with vodka. That ain't me. Did that one.
What do you mean? You had to mix them on
That
your
was
vodka? What
funny,
do you
that
mean?
one.
You are.
What do you mean? What?
So Graham came up with an idea for Christmas that we would. he's
Graham,
done it-
hang on.
Hang on.
Graham
It
brought
was
you an
on
idea. That was your first mistake.
Show, right?
It was on the mixing show. So instead of doing mixing with VGP, we did mixing with vodka and
Jesus.
putting flavors in there. And for
Yeah.
ages, I was just putting it in. And then he said, "Are you putting super sweet in it?" Well, that was it. I put super
Boom.
sweet. I was going, "Whoa, super sweet! Fantastic!" I was fucking steaming. I was absolutely rat ass. Oh, Connie, you
That was a funny
cheesecake. I was
story.
speaking French.
Jessica B, I'm glad that sex toys don't use 18650s.
Yeah, they last a bit longer.
Well, as well as you might have 4 piss flaps in the end.
You've never shopped in AliExpress, Jessica. They do.
Oh, dear me.
I'll tell you what, though, as soon as Net Reality got absolutely fucking battered on that stream, it made me feel a lot better.
He makes everyone, you know.
Oh, mate, when he was battered, he was like, I don't even know what to do with him, man. I never got that bad.
Thing is, when I jumped on up morning, he were gone. He was totally gone. It's like when you go to a pub and your best mate's absolutely wanking, you're trying to go home. And he's like, I'll just say ta-da. Oh, how's this? I'm like, Graham, you
Every
fucking-
time he
I'm
disappeared,
alright, I'll
Funky
be
Hooker.
fine.
Every time he
Yeah.
disappeared, Funky Hooker was like, "No, leave him,
that was
Skint.
in
Don't bring him back."
24.
He'd pop up and be
Yeah.
like,
Well, he turned up as I just left, didn't he? He
Oh,
turned
yeah,
up as I was leaving.
They bring up. No, hang on. That was on the 24-hour homeless show, right?
Right.
And you had
He
like
came as character.
15, 20 almost. Don't put homeless and alcoholism is not the same thing. But anyway, he was on. Well, we had like a 15-20 minute documentary in between where we had this really cool thing, and you know that thing in the middle of the night, like 3, 4, 5 a.m. I don't know. It was getting light over here, so it must be 4:30 a.m. over there, and Graham was in there and he was like, "No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine." And he was like almost like doing a heat on his desk, and almost he didn't do it. But
Oh, Jesus.
oh man, but I felt for him. I was like, "Oh come on, Graham. Oh come on,
know.
Graham. Come on,
Oh,
you're
Do you know
That's
you've
what
got
I'm saying,
you've got a big fart, a big fart, a big
I
fart,
just-
a big heart.
I just want to take care of him,
I don't
right?"
know.
Oh.
You've got a big heart, Funky Hooker, mate. That's what-
He was like, "No, I'm fine." And then
when I come on, they were like, "I love you a lot. I fucking love all of you. I love you. I fucking love you." Graham, it's time to go.
but like, oh, we're not his mum. We're not his mum. You know, let him. We're not his mum. That's what Skint said. Oh my God.
Oh God, what a night!
It'd have been a lot better if he'd have had his Star Trek behind him as well. Would it make it so?
No, but the thing was, we care about each other, right? So I was like, caring about net reality, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah,
Let's
he's a good lad.
not
We're
do
grown,
this.
we're grown ass adults, right? When he
I
did that,
know,
he
but
said off
still,
table, I
we-
thought it was fucking hilarious, right? I'm sorry. When Ned get pushed, I thought it was fucking hilarious. We're all grown fucking adults here, you know
You
what
must
I mean?
see
End of the day.
view more views. Graham's getting.
No, it's not about views. It's about
Yeah.
they're adults. We're adults. And if,
Yeah,
and do you know if it me hitting my head off table or I'm getting pushed as a fart in the
Still,
stream?
we can take care of each other, right?
Then-
And that was my thought. I was like, oh, come on. It's not something you want to see
Mate,
back.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, but the thing about it is though, is you're not here to be somebody's fucking keeper. If you turn up on a
Exactly.
stream live, he's not like you're talking about an 18-year-old kid who's just doing it. The bloke's a fucking adult. I do it. I turn up on streams pissed. If you know that you're drinking, then that's what you're going to do. And I'm sure that Net Reality would say the same. He knew what he was doing.
Aiden ate a goldfish live in air, and
I did, yeah, a goldfish live.
I found it
I
hilarious.
agree. That's what Skin said as well. So,
The thing is, you can only tell somebody so many times, "Oh, you've got to come off stream, dude," because you're absolutely leathered. But he obviously he makes the decision of what he's going to do, and
Yeah.
I don't
dude,
think
I just love the guy, right? That's all.
I love the guy as well. I
Oh,
think
we
he's a
do.
lovely
He's a
bloke.
fucking
I
he's a
hate
legend.
Funky
man.
hooker,
right,
man.
wanker.
You've got a heart of gold. You've got a massive heart. You've got
That's all.
he's got a
That's
massive
all.
heart,
I
and
just wanted to say, like, oh, maybe, okay. But he said, like, I'm fine. No, he said, like, I'm fine.
He turned into one of the goons. Hello, I am here. Yin chang yin chang yin la ho.
Fine, okay, cool.
This is when he was trying to play the quiz, right?
Yes,
Graham,
yes,
your
yes.
turn. What is it?
I don't know. What
Yeah, what we
Oh, that you got to think of the same. McTavish, he couldn't even think about what the fucking quiz we were doing.
Oh, I was gone.
In fact, his wife had to come and help him.
Graham just said, don't regret anything. You're right, Graham.
You're totally right, buddy. You're totally right.
You're
good fun.
a great
Good fun.
person. I
Shits and
love you.
giggles.
And you know the biggest thing about it? Did he cause any harm?
No,
Did he,
not
let anybody
one
know?
bit.
He didn't know. He was just pissed on the stream, so it doesn't matter. We're all friends.
Exactly.
Just live for the moment, man. That's it. That's all you do, mate.
UK Andy saved Goldie.
Yeah, Aiden's the only person that's caused harm.
I did yeah, to a goldfish.
You
Oh,
can.
that was funny as hell, and I'm going. "Bleh."
Goldfish
yourself,
life,
or
man.
absolutely
Seriously
love it.
thought, yeah, a goldfish, and I don't know why, but I found it
I
absolutely
thought
hilarious.
Going to sleep, man. But okay.
No,
That's
just,
class,
just
that,
put a
mate.
bit of carrot in, just a bit of carrot in, and then the carrot.
That's what he claims. Yeah, that's what.
I just want to be the nice guy. That's all. Sorry. Okay. Next subject.
Yeah, fine, bud. You're absolutely fine. We're gonna have nice
Hey,
guys.
you're always a nice guy. There's nothing wrong with being like that at all.
No. I tell you what, I have had one. I've had Bobo. We came off a stream. He got a bottle of whiskey, Jack Daniels from a customer. They brought a bottle of Jack Daniels. So we're doing it show, and all the way through show, I'm seeing this Jack Daniels go, and it was like a litre bottle. So we'd come off, and he's like, he said, "I've got to go," and all that lot. So it's all right. Then he went. So he went and came back, and he went, "I'm back." And then he fell off the fucking chair. Did a fucking, but he didn't go that way. He fell off backwards off the chair. Fucking stream went off. We're like, is he all right? It's all right. Next thing he comes back, and we're in bed. Oh yeah, I'm in bed now. I'm good. I'm
He came back in bed.
Oh, fucking great, man. It's just valuable lessons. I just don't drink and stream.
Why? That's the best stream.
Oh, I know. There's one more lesson there. Don't drink, dream, and hit your head on a desk.
Well, he started off all fucking caring, didn't he? Watching.
Aidan, what's been your worst? What has been your worst state you've been in a stream? Because you like a drink in a stream.
Well, mate, I've been in plenty, but I'm very good at hiding it.
Hmm.
It's just when it starts coming into big words.
Oh.
Like normal words, I've learned to be like completely. You can just do a little bit slur, but when you start trying to say big words, then they know you're drunk.
Oh, no,
I've watched you and you've been. I've known you were like. You've started.
Oh,
sort
mate, when you sit down there and you're doing like a bottle of vodka in an hour,
yeah.
Oh, the worst I've been on the stream was when I did the Buckfast. I just couldn't put words together at all. I was completely, I was gone.
No, he is not eating a goldfish. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's not doing
So how are
the
you
rebrand.
doing after Sober October then, Aidan? Have you come
Well,
back?
we're now in fucking April, dude.
No, I don't mean you're doing it, mate. I've seen. Did you carry on cutting that? Did you carry on cutting
Yeah,
down?
a little bit. Yeah, I still, you know me. I love a beer. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but yeah, I do.
Do you
still
know, I
like a
think you're
beer.
like me in the live streams. The live streams are a bad influence because when you go live, it is.
Yeah.
It's a special. It feels like a special occasion as a caster, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'll have a wee drink. You know what I mean? At live, I think it's definitely
Yeah, that-
connected. For me,
Yeah,
anyway.
And then also like loosening up for yourself. Like, okay, I'm gonna have 1 or 2 beers before the stream, just to lighten up or loosen up or lighten up or how you want to call it. It's like
Dutch
okay,
courage.
1 or 2
Call
beers,
it
like,
Dutch courage, mate.
Yeah, it is,
You
yeah, it
finished
is.
the bottle of vodka.
but it's like going on a stage or going on the show or going on a radio show. Or, I think Aidan can confirm that. Like, before you
yeah,
go
yeah,
on,
yeah. I've had plenty of times.
wanna-
But
you
I'm
wanna-
quite all right going on there nice and sober. I did it all like through the October, but it's not as nice. It's not nice as
yeah, it's different, isn't
having
it?
a few beers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is different. Yeah.
So have you been over to Club for a beer yet?
No, obviously they can't do it because they've got no beer garden. But I ain't been anywhere. I don't think I'll be going anywhere until it's fully open. If I'm honest.
Right. I haven't. I just you see people outside. It's freezing fucking cold. And I think I ain't sitting outside there.
That's what I'm saying.
Not that
Just all needs to die. Do man, anyways, got nuts, man.
If I've missed anything, is obviously I play a lot of snooker, and I've missed getting on the table and playing snooker. I can play frame after frame after frame after frame, and I just love playing snooker. So that's the bit that I've missed more than anything. It's not so much the beer. This weekend we've had the little one's birthday yesterday, but we've had all the family around, so I've had a bit more of a beer than I normally would have. But normally, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays are the days I have a beer. The rest of them I don't really have a beer at all.
You play pool as well, like.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of pool. Not so much now. I play a lot more snooker.
Right.
I started off on snooker. I got my first snooker table when I was probably about 9. So I play a lot of snooker. I'm not the greatest. I'm not bad for an amateur. I'm knocking constant 40s in.
That's 40 more than I can fucking knock in.
Fucking shit.
If you've only got to knock a couple of 40s in, and that's the game over.
I'm looking back and hit another fucking ball and fucking
I actually thought I would hit it better when I stood on the table using it as a cricket bat myself because I can't fucking do it any other way.
They don't like it with high heels on though.
No, they don't, mate. Unfortunately.
I thought I was playing Skittles. I jumped on and I tried to roll the ball into the triangle. You know what I mean?
No, I can't do pool or snooker.
I've missed the lads though as well. I've missed the lads. You know, the laugh and the giggle that you have. I've missed that.
Well, we've just started back training for rugby, and that were thing with that. Like I hadn't seen them for like 6 months. So someone, we've talked and that, but it's not same as getting together with lads, is it? Having a giggle like.
And you know what the rugby lads are like?
Oh yeah, mate.
Oh look, we've got Mr. Vaping with Vic has just joined us.
Is it?
We're all snooker.
Is it
Loopy.
really?
Yeah.
Vic,
Your Highness.
That's definitely him. That's his gold.
Gold member.
Gold member.
Sat there with his cap.
Just to send him a link. Get him in.
If you want to come on, Vic, let us know, mate, and we'll
Yeah,
send you a link, mate.
Wow, that will be awesome.
Definitely.
Yes, we have royalty in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Royalty is in the room.
I'll see you, McTabb.
Be my back.
Aidan, did you find your links were getting deleted by this fucking Google moderator team thing?
Not what I've seen.
Benny had problems with it, and
Looking every link that went in.
Message deleted. It's coming up. Message deleted by Google moderator team. What the fuck?
I put one in for the big night in, and
but then I see you put Big Night in and then the link, and I see you've just put the link in its own, and it's allowed it.
Mm.
You put the other link in though, the YouTube one. I'm just gonna have to nick for a week.
He's put the normal link in, and then before that he put Big Night in, and then he put the link in, and it's not allowed it.
Yeah, every link that Spanner were dropping in just got deleted. Even Stuart.
What about what the Nightbot as well?
No, Nightbot could go in. I could drop a link and it didn't get, but everybody else that had a spanner were trying to put links in. It just kept going Google, Google, Google.
It seems to me you put a message before the link, it's deleting it.
No, they even did it
You've
without
no control
without-
over it. You can't even stop it.
No.
Need a pee. Need a wee wee.
So I don't know. I don't know what we're going on, but everyone, it
That's
just went
new.
ping, ping, ping,
That
ping.
is new. That's something very new. That is you.
Well, that's why we did. So we said on the show, everything's getting censored.
That's very new. That's YouTube.
They're hard hitting on that. We had I made a jingle for the 5 cent on Monday, and we've got copyright. Well, we didn't get a strike, but we got a warning. So our episode 16 is not available in Cuba, Iran, Syria, and North Korea. That's it. That's it. So I had an email from Kim Jong-un.
What,
Like
did
he
you play
wants
music?
Yeah, I had a jingle. I could play it now, but I won't, of course. This is the short version, so you won't get any.
No, I'll play it if you want it.
That was for disco, right? But I had a long version as well. Won't play it now because otherwise Kim Jong-un can, cannot.
Vic's busy with emails. No problem, bud. No problem, mate.
It was weird, man. Just for that, just a jingle.
Yeah, it's clamping down on it.
Yeah, honestly, it's getting, and you can't talk about. Don't talk about V and C.
What?
Oh yeah.
What did you say
I
there?
told you about that earlier.
BNT.
Don't
What?
say it.
The what?
They don't talk about what's been going on and what they're doing to rectify it because
COVID.
you get.
No.
Don't say it.
Oh, that's one. That's a
Right.
C.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
Don't say the other one.
Because apparently, well, ST got him and Matt Fagan were doing a show. ST and Matt Fagan, and they was talking about the vaccine, talking about V and what happened.
Just say it. Vaccine.
No, I'm
Say
not
it.
getting banned. The different
COVID and
side
vaccine.
effects and everything, and he got the show pulled
But I'll
for
say it,
misinformation.
just to see what happens.
What did you just say? Wuhan flu?
Wuhan. No, because it's
Benny's sitting
misinformation.
there like, whoa, don't do it.
Hey, look, it's not my channel.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm trying to get shut down. I'm trying to get shut down since the start.
We can't be talking about Wuhan flu.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Medical
Okay.
misinformation.
Okay, this is gonna be cancelled. The show's gonna be cancelled.
Why?
Yeah, because
The
YouTube
COVID
says.
vaccine.
Oh, and Wuhan and North Korea and South Korea. And China.
Hang on, I'm going to put it in
Don't
chat,
forget that
right?
one.
To
That
see
one.
what happens.
Yeah, put it in
COVID
chat.
vaccine. See if Google blocks it. No, they
It
didn't
blocks
block
it,
it. Benny, what are you all about? You're full of fucking fake
Yeah,
news.
don't just spam it in chat. Spam it in chat. That it don't work, and we'll
So well, that vaccine made me feel
They're
so.
marking
Oh.
Shane did it.
Don't, you can't talk about it, Aiden.
Why can't you?
Because ST
Show's gonna
and
be cancelled
Fagan
too,
got
but anyway,
banned,
you can talk about
Well, that's
anything.
different. They're in the US and we're in the UK.
but we get done by their things to
What
copyright.
by saying that you got poorly by it?
Yep.
Yeah,
I didn't say nothing about
Misinformation.
Johnson and Johnson.
mate, I didn't say,
somebody
mate.
who
Did
knew
you? How did you go on? Did you get headache and that, or
Mate, it absolutely wiped me out. I had it at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Like the show.
By eight o'clock, my dad, who's like 82, nothing. He was like, "What's
Yeah.
wrong with you, son? You prick." You know what I mean? You're like, he's 82 and he didn't swear because he don't swear. He just called me a pansy. But she stuck it in my arm. Obviously, she didn't stick it anywhere else. But by 8 o'clock
wish.
at night, bang! I just felt so drained. And I'm not being horrible, but my balls hurt. Right, my glands. Honestly, my glands underneath my arms, and then inside my legs and my balls hurt. I felt like it were achy, all my joints, everything, and it felt like if you had a really bad flu.
That's what I was like.
But then when if you're just coming off the end of it and you're all
What size are
groggy,
your balls?
my balls hurt.
Because
Never
your
had
lymph
sore
nodes.
balls
Still
for
the
a
same
flu.
size, aren't
Lymph
they?
nodes.
It goes for your lymph
those-
nodes. The
Yeah.
end of your
Oh,
arms, your
vaccine, send
bollocks,
them
your
the
lymph
link.
nodes.
Vic says send him
Send
link.
the link.
Hey, we're getting
I
Vic
got
on.
on.
Hang on
I
a
send
second.
him the link to my
man,
balls.
great, Vic.
Yeah, like to your balls. Yeah, he's gonna bring you some grease, mate.
Hey, hang on. Aiden, your balls are still the same size, aren't they?
I don't know. I've not weighed them.
He's got balls like coconuts.
Hey, come on, I'm married. They're fucking bigger than that.
Skill, can I?
Honestly, Jay, they're fucking killed. I ate. All of it ate. Everywhere ate.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what kind of vaccine was that?
It was called, no, I'm going to say AIDS. Don't. It was the A. In fact, I called it the A2, but it's the AstraZeneca, whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
Mate, it hurt.
You know
It
what?
really
You
hurt.
There you are.
the name of it because it has so many.
The
bad-
AstraZeneca.
The name of it. AstraZeneca.
I'm not being funny, Ed, but when they say you need to keep it with you all times, it didn't mean that much.
I've got it in my wallet.
Keep
I'm
it
waiting.
close to
I'm
your
waiting for
ball,
my second
buddy.
one. I'm still waiting.
I'm going to have my second one.
Jeez, I'm probably gonna get my first one by Christmas.
You joking? You're not a George yet?
Oh man, it's a complete mess over here in the Netherlands. man.
How old are you?
I'm 45.
What's the blood clots
Well,
thing
no,
about?
obviously, I see. When I went there, the actual bloke said to me, "This, which is really weird." I went. He says, "Is it
Yeah.
your first? Is
What
it
do you
your
want
first
it?
jab?" And I went, "Yeah, it's my first jab." And then he came back to me. He says, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 42.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm 42, not 45."
Stop.
And he said to me,
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here?
he was trying to check if I were under 30 because people under 30 were going in there just pretending that they was going to get the vaccine.
No.
Yeah.
I had mine through work. I got home on the Monday. I wasn't too bad. Go up on the Tuesday morning. Fuck me, I thought I'd been on piss for a year.
Oh man, you guys are
Eggs
so
were
lucky
banging.
with the vaccination, with the vaping. You're so lucky over there in UK, man. It's a complete shit show over here.
Hello, Vic.
Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome
Hi.
everyone to the
Wow.
Welcome to the
welcome
Mantis.
everyone to the Aiden Aching Balls show.
Yeah, but you've got to tell them you taught me everything I know.
He said he gets it from the flu. He says he gets sore balls for the flu. I've never had sore balls for the flu in my life.
Oh, I have. You've never had blue balls in
I've
your
never
life?
had blue balls
No.
is a different thing.
Yeah,
but
it's not nice.
Not from the flu.
Blue balls, they're not the greatest.
yeah,
but with that sort of
that's-
feeling.
No, but
You know,
he
like
said
you've
you
got
get
yourself
sore
all
balls
ready
from
to
the
go.
flu.
I've had the blue balls drink, but I haven't actually had blue balls.
Well, let's not get into that.
Yeah, I've had blue balls.
Vic, I would never call you a wanker in my life, but
Honestly, I was like the 330 at Aintree, ready to go, but nowhere to go.
You never got kicked in the balls then.
Yeah. Oh, the kick. It was like you'd been kicked, but it was like a couple of days afterwards. You know, you're still like, ooh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Never.
oh, it were uncomfortable. It wasn't
Like,
nice.
if obviously if no one's had blue balls, were you ever sat in your balls before?
Oh yeah.
That's how it feels.
Aiden, do you know when she said, are you,
Fucking hell, how
that
big
guy
your
said to
bollocks
you,
like? Jesus.
you're going to jab it
how
into your arm?
fucking far
Are you
do
sure
they
you didn't
hang
say
down?
bend
Do they
over
hang
first?
down to your knees? Jesus Christ.
The best thing about it, the woman who gave me it looked like my dinner lady.
You know.
She looked like my dinner lady. I didn't know whether I was queuing up to get me dinner or she was going to give me a prick.
It sounds like that other guy did anyway.
Did as well.
Like here's your vaccine, and if you just go over to the gentleman behind the screen, he's going to give you a
Oh,
swift.
sorry,
kick with a
sorry,
pair of
I'm-
Doc Martens.
hang on.
I'm not McTavish though. The biggest thing is what you're about 20 what?
Vic looks like
I'm
Benfold at the
34.
moment. 'cause
You're oh wait,
see
they're
from here
34
up.
though. You're
You're on the screen, man.
yeah,
look like
you're
Benfold
at that
was.
point now where your balls
Right,
are growing
there you
that
go.
big. You sit on them. My balls are bigger than my widget. Yeah, you look at it, and I've just got more sag than gag.
Oh, they look like a fucking head of lettuce, like.
Knock against
know
his
what?
knee when he's walking.
I went to honestly, I bent over
said
to
that.
do my actual shoelaces. I'd say shoelaces, but the one
Thanks,
that were
CG.
Velcro. I can't do them anymore. and you could just see him. Shwing,
And Rob.
shwing.
I didn't resize the screen when Vic came in. So, oh, wait,
Do you
how
know
did
what?
Vic
Exactly
do
why I was looking through my knees. It looked like I just got it in 4-3 instead of 1690.
Yeah.
When the balls toll.
Yeah, I just look like I just come out of what do you call it? Thingy Carol.
Bill right now.
Christmas
It's
Carol.
all right now.
Go and get
yourself.
here, sir. Go and get that turkey. The biggest I've got in the shop.
But you know what's going to happen now? If we come on 3 Men and a Vape or the UK Vape Show and Aiden's got 2 black eyes, you know exactly what's happening.
Skipping.
When I last walked in, it said it looked like fucking ground 5 o'clock.
Oh, no. It's the worst thing of your life, isn't it? Your widget shrinking and your balls getting bigger. And I'm
Right,
going bald.
Flat Cap, you finish editing, come on, you bugger.
It's like that bloody Freddie Starr when he's doing this. They were swinging to and fro, up and down.
Yes, Graham's like, no way, I'm not. Yes, I'm 34. I'm 34.
Really? Bloody hell.
You don't look 34, mate. You look more like 13.
He does. Yes.
And when you dress up as a beard, though, you look a little bit older. I have to think that anyway, because what I've done.
He looks a bit older when he's got his tits out. It's McRavish.
Oh, Jay's gone.
Oh, dear me. What's she like? What are you like?
That kind
Yeah,
of...
I've been mainly.
Aye.
You've been hiding.
Yeah, fucked. Basically.
Yes, hiding in Scottish is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hiding in Yorkshire means you've had a good kicking.
Yeah, hiding, yeah.
You've had a good hiding. You normally get it for your mum with a spoon or a...
Aye, well, do we say that, Vic?
Hiding.
Used to.
Does Scottish people say hiding and barton?
But we usually say leathered up here.
Weathered.
Leather.
that's it.
Aye, leather.
Well, see, leathered down here as well means that you're pissed.
Yeah, that kind of means the same up here as well.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the mix up in a conversation with 2 drunk guys for up here and one for down there?
I'm just trying to think of all the other Scottish words. We've got jaked, pissed, rubbered.
You want weathered? Aye, I fucking want weathered. Of course I want weathered. I'm out for a night out. I want weathered. I'll weather you.
The guy's sitting there like cracking his knuckles. Right, this guy wants leathered. Like, give me a beer first.
I can't get my beer open, damn it.
Oh, God.
Use your teeth.
You have to melt it off. Melt
Use
it
a
off
bottle
and melt
opener.
it off.
I
Did
didn't have a
anybody else
lighter
open,
anymore.
open a bottle with their teeth?
Never seen a bottle of beer with contraception on it, like, but there
I
you
can
go.
open their teeth.
They're just thinking in head.
Gonna pop your cherry.
Watch your fingers.
It's a
Whoa,
really
whoa, whoa, whoa,
small
whoa.
very
There's going to be no more skins, is there?
Gonna be no 4 thumbs on that.
That's what
Anyway, what's the worst thing you did on a stream? Cut off my thumb off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic, what's the maddest thing you've seen in the live stream? You must have seen
Got it.
many live streams. What's the craziest thing you've seen happen in the live stream?
Oh, you've done
It
for
was
that matter.
unpredictable and not planned.
I don't actually watch that many live streams.
No,
these
but you've been involved with. You must have been involved.
Well, that I've
with
been
it.
involved with the 9-pint casts.
What's that?
That was fucking amazing, that.
What is that?
I went to watch
Oh,
that
you don't
replay,
want to
we're
know.
gone.
Don't.
What's the 9-pint cast?
The fuck is that? All right.
He's
I was
on the
wondering-
Stout. Lovely.
That's a dark stout. Look at
It is,
that.
isn't it?
Oh man, Vic, this is a 11%
Oh,
Midget class.
lemon licorice stout.
okay. You can you can keep the lemon. I'll keep.
Take a licorice.
No, Vic loves licorice.
Well, I love licorice.
Oh, I
no.
like it.
Yeah,
If you ever watch any of his reviews and he's got that black line across his teeth, it's because he's been chomping on them fucking licorice. Has anybody seen it when he's got them black line across his
Right
teeth?
there.
Dolly mixtures.
Like dum dum. I'm on
Let's not
the
forget the vanilla.
Little bastards.
No, typecast.
Vanilla, lemon, and a yeah. I can't read
Bit
it.
of vanilla in there by the looks of it. Lemon and vanilla.
Oh,
Why the fuck
absolutely.
Would
Yeah,
you
that's
put
correct.
lemon in with licorice? Licorice is very overpowering.
It's just it's a tad of licorice. It's not overpowering. It's more vanilla and
No licorice fan.
What is
No, I don't
what's
like
the
licorice.
9-pint cast?
The only time I liked it, you remember when you had them sherbet dib dabs where you used to dip it in and then
Oh God, I still get them, man. Lovely.
do you know, you obviously get it in like a tube. Once when I was a kid, I like knocked it back and squeezed it and it all went out my nose. You know, like,
Look
it
like
looked
you've been
like
out on a
Friday
Saturday night
night
with
in the
lads.
Casablanca in Manchester.
Yeah.
Looking like Scarface.
Everybody
Yeah.
walking out the toilet like that.
All bubbles like, all out my nose. Going,
the best thing about it is like a very sticky stout. You know what a sticky stout is, right?
Yep.
the stout that's sticky.
Boom. That's what it
Oh,
is.
that's sticky, yeah.
I'm not being funny,
That's
but
a
who
follow-up
drinks?
because
Who
you
drinks a drink in such a small glass?
No, come on, Ian. We're not all
Ian's
like Ian, mate.
never seen
We
a
don't
glass.
drink.
It's a
We
bottle.
don't
to
drink
him.
it by the
Bottle.
litre.
That's his glass.
We
Stout.
don't drink stuff by the litre like you, mate. You know what I mean?
That's a very small glass, though, isn't it?
He's like, Hayden's like, is
He's
that
just standing far back.
Bottle doesn't get any bigger with the glass, does it?
Can we just see your glass again, please?
It's a half.
Can you hold it
it's
up
a
to the
half
camera
pint,
this
innit?
time?
Glass, Eden.
Pull it away.
It's a half pint, isn't it? Oh,
That's
very
not an half
small.
pint.
No, it's not.
That's a whiskey. That's a brandy glass.
Brandy tumbler, isn't it?
Bottle is like a point. No, it's just a bottle, like 0.33 centiliters.
Nice bottle, though.
Nice bottle shape out the glass.
Yeah, well, that is actually a brandy glass, isn't it?
Looks like a brandy glass, yeah.
Oh, brandy glass is lower. It doesn't have the whole. No,
Although they've
brandy,
got the rounded bottom, and they look
Brandy's
they're like
wider.
a vase, don't they?
yeah, brandy is
Yeah,
white.
kid.
They're like Aiden's and massive.
What is the 9
Oh.
pints fucking thing? Vic?
Sorry.
Is it?
Okay.
What?
The 9 pint thing you said. That was the
Oh, the
maddest thing
9
you've seen.
pint cast happened years ago.
Yeah, he came back home from a pub once and was very drunk and did a stream, and he shouldn't have.
It was fucking blittered.
Oh, right.
He was he started going out on a Friday. Well, he used to go out on a Friday night anyway, but then he came back and he'd done a bit of karaoke as well, and decided he was going to do a stream, and he shouldn't have really done it, and then it got.
Did you
cut
sing?
off.
What?
Oh,
you sing?
sing?
No,
Can he
he
sing? He
didn't
could sing like a
sing.
lark.
Did they sing? Did they sing on live?
No, he didn't know.
Oh,
He
you don't
should have.
sing live, you get copyright struck for that.
That's what I'm trying to get banned.
Rise up,
Still trying to get banned.
rise up.
Don't worry. Benny's been already on it with the COVID and the vaccine. COVID vaccine.
You got to say it
There's
doesn't
you
work.
trying to get yourself shut down like Alexa.
Yeah. Brian.
Have you got your
call
jab yet, Vic?
999. Yeah.
Vic,
What?
have you had your jab yet?
Nope.
How have I had mine then? You have not. You're older than me.
I am
You
much.
like to remind people, you're older than me.
He's
older than Vic.
only 2 years older than me.
What's your age, Vic?
45.
What's your
45.
age, Vic? 25. Yeah.
45.
Oh, you're just 1 year. 45.
45.
45.
All right.
No, stick. It's 25.
Why has he got that look in his eye like you're a liar?
Pete says he saw Vic sing and he said he's bloody good.
He is a
There you
good
go.
singer.
He's a
If you
song.
want to go back and look at his,
He's a song, mate.
honestly, really good singer.
You did that duet, didn't you?
He's done a couple. He did one with the Beatles ones, the one I'm one of my favourites.
Yeah, and that's the. I don't like singing those kind of songs, though. I'm more of a
Crooner.
crooner.
Well, give us a croon song, but nobody's watching, mate. I wouldn't worry.
No, fuck off. Fucking midnight. I'll wake up the fucking neighbours.
Nobody's caring. Nobody's watching. It's just us.
Vic, your last song was the Christmas song, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that one with David from.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think he
yeah.
sings.
3 packs of cotton.
No, he's on about the one
Oh,
we did
no,
with
that-
EC
the
Click.
fucking.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
That's
That
fine.
That went down really well.
Went down.
Not.
Did it really? No.
See, I told Ollie. Ollie was trying to get us all to do it, and the thing is it's in different keys in different parts, so you can't
Yeah, exactly.
do it that way.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was neat. It was a neat idea, but
Oh, come on. He did well, though. Come on. He put it on his shoulder and he did.
He did really well. But what you needed
Oh,
is
God,
everybody needs to sing everything.
Yeah.
So then cut
Then
the
you cut.
parts.
yeah, you're right. We need to sing the whole song, and then
Yeah.
he
And then
needs to
cut
put
the
it
parts.
together. Aye.
Because it changes key all the way through.
I was glad I was in the first 3.
Mate, I think you did really well throwing the cotton as well.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah.
I didn't know
Cotton
you were a
Gods.
juggler.
I think it was Cotton Gods as well.
I didn't catch him, did I?
It doesn't matter about that.
He ended that, you know, he's got this fucking cotton shade. 3 bars are singing, shade cotton.
Who used to be an MC? Graham. Vic used to be an MC.
Yeah,
Did you?
Hey.
long time ago.
DJing? Holy shit.
Ooh.
Very long time ago.
My God.
Oh.
How's
One
Graham know
Wheels of
that?
Steel.
What?
How does Graham know that?
Yeah,
Was he there?
The thing is, it's changed so much over the. Did you have like the big old discs for karaoke or?
Oh yeah, it was Laserdisc back then.
Yeah, laser discs.
Aye, laser
Cost
discs,
a
yeah.
lot of money as well.
They were like the
Fucking
size of a
fortune.
record now, weren't they? They were massive, weren't
They
they?
were huge.
Aye.
That was Laserdisc back in my day, because I'm old, as Aidan likes to remind me over and over again.
Nice.
Oh, only a little bit.
You're a young pup, man.
Yes.
Good grief.
Who's the oldest in screen, do you think?
Good point. Benny.
Hold on, the oldest on screen.
Yeah, casters.
Got to be Heed.
Who?
Heed.
Could be right.
That's Benny.
I
No.
think. Head, what are you about? You must be like 50.
55, 54, 55 in
He's older than
August.
me. I'm 49
Really?
this year.
Fucking hell.
How old are you, Benny?
49 this year.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Funky hooky.
What,
cheeky
is that
bastard.
49 this
40
year and every year. So the
49 or 4'9"? Well,
Yeah, but
I'm
Skint-
5'9". I look bigger on the
Skint never tells anybody his proper
I'm
age.
21.
Oh, no.
I'm
He's
21.
21 always. 26, 21, yeah.
I'm
Always.
26. Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm 21.
Nah, he's
So
60.
go on, tell us your. Obviously, tell
No,
us your
he's
proper age. and
60.
what
He's,
year.
he's 60. Can you not see how far he's had his face pulled back, make him look young?
What age do you think I'm? What age
Hey,
do you
look,
think I'm?
anybody who wants to make themselves look like fucking Eddie Hill is different, isn't it? Badges.
I'm sorry, Ben. I just love your hair. That's it.
What
That
age do you
hair,
think I'm?
you see, that hairline used to be there, but after the plastic surgery was finished, it's back again.
Skin, you've got to be roughly about my age, a bit older.
What's your age?
42.
I'd say he's in his 40s.
You've got to be, because obviously look at Munchkin.
She's only 12.
In his
I trained her
40s,
well.
man.
The Irishman Vic used to DJ with 2 gramophones.
That's
Right
the
there,
best
Irish.
thing to hang on. That's the best thing to DJ with. Come on, man. That's
You
only.
wind them both up like that.
Yeah. He sat down there with a little tiny dog next to it as well.
Oh, hang on. 2 grand for 2 dogs, right?
Yeah.
It's not the dogs like that. Can you tone it up a bit? I can't hear. Fuck off.
Did you actually go do weddings and stuff, or was it? What'd you do with the DJing? Did you do
It was
events?
mostly events.
Did you?
Yeah, it was mostly events.
You know, what? 12-year-olds' birthdays and stuff like that, or?
No, no,
What are you trying to say here? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Come on,
hang on.
everybody to the Superman. Ah, good.
You can imagine back there, can't you?
Can I have
I'll tell you
a-
what, there is no more better than sitting down there and getting everybody going around with the conga.
I think it was 60s and 50s year old. You know, hanging on. Vic was playing Dixieland. That was he was doing.
What, Elvis?
Oh,
what's your one?
Dixieland, man.
Dixieland.
Thank you very much, man.
Oh, so one, baby.
My violin and stuff. Oh,
Oh, you said years
You
ago.
can't
Casper,
be a bit of
you did
Elvis.
Barrowlands. You did
I think,
Barrowlands.
like I say, he was doing a bit of the old disco stuff now. The piano.
Well, that were 80s.
When it got having a gangbang, that was a problem.
We're having a gangbang. We're having a ball. Grandma, get off of him.
Hey, God, happy days, eh? Jesus Christ.
hip hop. Vic, how much for a song?
What?
Yeah, you've been offered money for a song.
Hey,
By hip hop.
no, I'm not singing.
Yeah, you won't sing.
Period.
Just...
You can wait until the next expo, because no doubt a bunch of us will be going to a karaoke bar somewhere in Birmingham.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
we're
that'd
on
be
about. We're going to a Chinese, and then it's like where you can sing karaoke and that, can't we?
Chinese and karaoke is a good mix.
fun. Oh, my
Well, they
God,
started
man.
it, didn't they?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
karaoke.
Chinese karaoke is Chinese, isn't it?
Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah,
Not
Jap-
Japanese.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
they've been
nice.
dirty.
That's slugs.
Yeah,
Some right
that's well
flavour on
cooked.
them.
Is that Rochford project by any chance, Big Ben?
Yeah, it's rather sweet Rochford project stuff.
Yeah, you're plugging into other people's channels, right? We're too poor to experience that, you sick fuckers.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, you posh ass.
It's all right. The
Do you know,
rich always
I've
rub it
not
in
had
the poor
loads of that
people's
though on
faces.
mine. What is you running that at?
90.
Oh, right.
Watts, lovely that man, just right.
You can
Lovely.
run it higher than that.
How long's that been in there?
I cleaned out the coils and re-whacked it about 3 days ago.
Well, hang on.
Hell, 3 days.
What-
Jesus.
Hang on. What's the ohms?
0.11.
Ah, there you go.
Is that the new flavour?
Oh no, it's crimson seed.
Crimson seed. Ah, what flavour is that like?
It's like a jam, basically.
Jam.
It's a jam tart.
Yeah, jam.
tart. Very nice.
Really nice jam tart. The
Yeah, it
new
is.
one's really nice. I've not had that much trouble with the coils though.
See, we couldn't afford that. Me and Skint
No,
just
I'm
get the
still in
vine.
Skint's
We
piss
would just
water,
get
no.
we would just get the vine. We wouldn't get the black. We'd just get the vine.
Oh.
That's 2 days on mine. That's 2 days on the new one.
Oh, that looks
Not
clean.
much left, you know. I'll need to go and have sex with strangers.
Hey, the thing is, if you
flavour.
watch the show on a Wednesday, you get 15% off. It's literally, I think it's what,
Yeah.
$12.99
$12.99 free shipping.
free shipping.
Yeah, I'd need to give a lot of blowjobs for
Aiden,
that.
thank you very much because I finally got someone in the UK to order me some of those.
Ah.
Well, I said to you, you've only got to ask.
Yeah,
Mate, you know, I'd have sent it across.
I
Aiden,
did,
send me
I'm
it
not that-
across.
You're in Scotland. You can get it yourself.
Well, actually, if they get independence.
It's very true.
Don't start that one.
I'm not.
Freedom!
The corky flavours, they are sweet flavours. Quite a number of them. Obviously, you like the black vine, don't you, Vic?
Oh yeah.
Crimson seeds, bang! I love crimson seed.
The black vine's a black currant, isn't it?
Yeah, with other flavours in it. There's other bits.
But it
Tastes a
hasn't
lot
got any.
like
It hasn't got
Ribena.
any. It hasn't got any menthol on it, does it?
Oh no.
No. Every time I look for a black currant, I've always got freaking menthol in them in the vial.
Yeah, but it's not just the black currant ribena. There's other bits in it.
Mm.
I've heard a few other reviewers say it's kind of like Vimto.
It's more
Little
like Ribena.
Ribena.
Yeah.
Those look right.
Well, there's something else there. There's something
don't
else.
think
There's like a
there's
dragon
something.
fruit or something else there. with
Aye.
it.
Mm.
We all tried to guess and nobody got it, did we?
Nobody.
And he
The
won't
secret-
tell you what else is in it.
Secret recipe in it.
What is-
Secret.
What is happening with the juice cabin with the tobacco? Are they still doing it the same way?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, his brothers took it over.
Is they
Yeah.
doing it the same way with the tobacco though?
Uh,
Tobacco leaves.
As far as I know, everything's still. They're having a rebrand though.
Yeah, I know that, but is he still?
Well, they're
gonna
not
do it?
changing it from the juice cabin, though, are they?
I don't know. I talked to Liam. I haven't been over. I got a message off of Liam to say that they're rebranding, but I don't know if they're rebranding as in Juice Cabin or they're just rebranding the thing altogether. I don't know.
I
Can't
think
tell you
what
that.
they want, and I can kind of see, I can kind of see where they're going. You say juice cabin, you automatically think of Les,
Yeah.
and I think that's why they want to rebrand. They want to, they basically want to move on. That's what they want to do.
But you can't blame them.
Well, me personally, I think that's wrong myself because you won't have a juice cabin without Les.
Without Les, yeah. But
So,
I mean, it's up to them.
that's only my opinion, and if you're upset,
Hey,
I'm sorry, but
I kind of agree. Just to keep it the same, just to honour the guy. You know what I mean?
It
Yeah.
must be,
Not
it
out
must be
going on.
hard for them because they're family. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? It
well,
must be hard.
his
It must
mum's
be-
still there, and obviously
Dan's
Liam
still there,
is
yeah.
a massive part of that because he comes with a lot of the flavours.
Yeah, I'll pop in next time it's open because it hasn't been open. I drove past the other day and it wasn't open.
Well, they opened the shutters, but they said that you can only just go in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Sorry, you have to still do the click and collect.
Aye.
It's
So
because
once
of
they open,
COVID. It's because of COVID. That thing, Benny. That's why they're not open.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, they are.
that
Yeah, but if
thing.
you had vaccine,
COVID vaccine, any chance?
Yeah, but you're actually allowed to, all the shops are open now. They open, like I said, the shutters. But you have to call. I hope they don't try and
I don't know. That's what. But I
Gavin, to me.
thought. See, I'm not talking out. I thought he'd fallen out with one of his. I don't know if he's got more than one brother, but I thought he'd fallen out with his brother.
I don't know. No
Well,
idea.
I'm not getting into that, but to me, you should keep it as.
What I was
as
wondering
Juice
was,
Gavin,
know how they
his
did the
memory.
tobacco leaves? Les did the tobacco leaves. He got the flavour from the actual leaves of tobacco himself, didn't he?
It's
Yeah,
And I'm
actually-
wondering, are
it's
they going to
actually-
continue
it's-
that? Or
It's actually quite easy to do. It just takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because what you basically, it's no secret how you naturally extract tobacco flavorings. All you basically do is get gallons and gallons of propylene glycol, huge fuck off Pyrex dish, fucking as big as you possibly can.
Dump it
Then
in.
you import the tobacco leaves in from the United States, and then once you're importing them, the tax man goes fuck you and ass rapes you for a shitload of money just to get your tobacco leaves. Then you basically, there's two ways of doing it. There's the short process and there's the long process. And what Les Picken done was the long process. So he basically filled up the Pyrex dish halfway with propylene glycol in a clean room with a dehumidifier on to make sure no water content
Yeah.
goes into the PG. Then you get the leaves, you make sure they're clean, and you basically push the leaves down, weigh them, cover up the Pyrex dish, put a lid on it, and then chuck it in a dark cupboard and forget about it for 7 months.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He never used Pyrex dishes. He actually used, like the brewing
jars.
bucket. You know,
Yeah,
the
the big things.
but he was using the Pyrex, not the Pyrex. He was using, the brewing buckets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What you do for beer.
for
yeah,
home brewing.
When
Yeah.
I went there, now there was different types of leaves as well. You've got your outer leaves, your inner leaves, your different bits, and he was mixing them how you would want it, and then that's how he was leaving it in
So
PG.
when-
Put it down, and that's how
he'd
it was
leave
done.
that for 7 months.
So when he gets the leaves, are they dried out or are they still?
Yeah, they're
Dried. They come out in
Right.
like a flat, like a.
Right, because I've seen somewhere they just dried them in the sun or something, didn't they, before the day out with them?
Well, no, obviously that's how they came over from the
Aye.
US and other places as well. Cost him
Yeah.
so much money.
A lot of
They
money.
look
No,
like
I think that Danny mentioned that 'cause I think I watched a documentary ages ago about the Cuban cigars and how they actually sun dried the tobacco leaves out before they made them. So I was just wondering if it was the same kind of process.
Yeah, well, that's
just
how
to-
he gets them. He gets them like
yeah,
that already
yeah,
dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets the full leaf.
Yeah.
And like I was saying to you, you have like, like a cigar, you have like the inner leaf, an outer leaf,
Yeah,
a middle
yeah.
leaf, and that's
Yeah.
how he used
So
to
why
do it.
why is that so unique to like other tobacco liquids? Why is that so unique? Why was Les so unique to them?
Because they're artificial.
Well, it's not just that, but the other like what's the name of that company? Red something they were called. There's a couple of other companies that done naturally extracted, but they don't do the long process.
7 months.
Les invested a fucking shitload of money to get the long process system working, but other companies, instead of doing the naturally extracted process for 7 or 8 months, they only do it for 2 months. You still get the naturally extracted flavor, but it's missing the notes that you get from this.
And can you tell the
See, this
difference?
stuff. Fucking love this stuff. Love it.
Do
Can
you,
you-
do you know? Do you know also? Do you know the biggest what he was where he was exporting to? It was bigger than the UK. He was exporting to the US.
Mm.
So his plans were before lockdown and like COVID coming around. He was going to go over there for 6 months, rent a place out, put it all down, bottle it all while it was there, and then distribute it while he was actually there.
Ah.
That was his
I
plan.
always thought they'd done it through like a vacuum tank. No, it was through a vacuum tank.
No,
we
it's just
extracted
left.
through that. We'll just
Left.
leave it. Ah.
Basically, soaps in PG.
And then you've got to filter it. You got to filter it every now and again. You got to filter all sediment off.
So
But
the
you know what
toba-
it's
the-
like? You know what it's like? It's like steeping tea for an extremely
Yeah.
long period of time. That's what it-
Ah.
The tobacco flavors you're getting from like other flavors, are they synthesized or I guess they're not from?
If you don't get naturally extracted tobacco ones, yes. If you get like nasty juice, say,
Yeah.
that's it's just a concentrate that you can
Artificial.
buy. RY4, probably.
Yeah.
RY4 double.
Where does that come from? Tobacco? It doesn't come from tobacco leaves then,
No, it's just molecules mixed together.
is it?
It's made up.
Yeah,
It's
to
artificial.
make that taste.
Flavors.
Yeah.
It's clever stuff, like I suppose. At the end of the day.
I'm in the mood for a tobacco vape now, actually. Since
And
we're
you can
going-
tell the difference from that.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. Yeah.
See,
It's like,
the thing
it's
with
like
me,
Maca RY4.
Oh mate, that's my favourite.
That's which is obviously Paul McCartney. They made that for Paul McCartney, and they've just now put that all through the testers to be able to put that out properly.
What do you mean they made it
worldwide.
for? What do you mean they made it for Paul? That Paul, speak to them and the
Yeah, so the conversation went. We were on a live once, and we were on about the original RY4 that you could get ages and ages ago, and nobody they tinkered with, which I think the original RY4 came from Hangsen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And what had happened is that they changed the recipe of it, and it just didn't quite taste right. And then Paul went to Les, can you make me a proper RY4? And that's where it came from, and he made it.
oh,
Was a proper RY4.
yeah.
how did he made it? You said he made a proper one, so he made it, and then Paul tested it, and then he went,
Yeah,
liked
this
it
is
straight
right.
away,
Yeah,
or
bang. And then that's why it's Macca's RY4.
They liked it straight away. The first test they did, then
I can't remember how many
Oh, there
tests
you go.
what it was down from me,
Then
but it
he's
went,
got it
look,
there.
this is right.
Well, it's not. It's empty now. It's just on show because he's been
That's
shot
a
and I
good
haven't been
sign.
over. It's empty.
They have actually gone through all the testing now as well. You know, for obviously you have like your 50 mil short fills, they've gone through on it, so they can sell it worldwide.
Because he put a couple of leaves in this, like Virginia and a couple of others, and then put some vanilla in it. It's lovely, honestly. Do you want to say he does a Caribbean one as well? Well, he did it for us. That's what he calls it, NUVS. And I never even got a bottle of it. I did it for NUVS, lads. He never even gave me a bottle to try.
Wow.
He does a cafe creme cigar one.
Yeah.
He does that, which is Caribbean. Calls it Caribbean creme or something.
See, Les was one of these people that when he were into something, he got really into it. He went into coffee as well. He loved coffee. So he started doing these coffee vapes where the beans are actually in the vape. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a Tennessee whiskey one where it's done in a whiskey barrel.
Really?
He's got a vanilla
Jesus.
where he uses vanilla pods.
Wow.
He uses vanilla pod to put vanilla in it.
I always avoided tobacco because I thought, well, it just tastes like fags. But I tell you what, I tried my first tobacco. It wasn't a fucking big brand. About a month ago, it was a vanilla tobacco, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, fucking hell, it doesn't taste like... I was thinking tobacco cigarettes. That's the link I had with them, you know, and I avoided them for donkeys. And I thought, I think I got one given as part of a deal up my local brick and mortar store. You should try one of them. You know, and I said, oh, tobacco. No, I can't just try it. It's not like tobacco. It's not what you think. It better not be. Honestly, it was fucking lovely.
Yeah, it's because you don't get the ash. It's the burning side of things. You get the leaf.
Yeah. But it was
rather than the
pleasantly. I mean, it was 20 fucking milligram. It knocked us on the arse, like, but I mean, it was nice.
But when the
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I'll say when the pod system started coming around and they were pre-filled with tobacco sort of flavors, that's when I started thinking, man, this is all right. Because I stayed away from tobacco flavors, obviously because you're vaping. But when the pod systems came in with filled actual tobacco, you know, like 2 mil of theirs, I started liking them again. I thought this was quite nice. Then pod salts do a nice one, Havana, which is a lovely tobacco flavor.
I never realized it was actually flavored. That's the thing. I just thought it tasted like a tobacco, like a fag type of thing. That's why I kept away from it. You know, I'm patenting smoking, but I'm going to smoke tobacco. I vape tobacco. I thought that's pointless, but you know, that's my ignorance. You know, until I tried one, pretty lovely.
When you get into mixing, like you're like, I don't want tobacco, but tobacco has this spicy thing. It's an additive. The taste is an additive. It's not tobacco like you used to smoke cigarettes. It's like an additive of the taste, and that taste is really nice, like a Cuban or a pipe cigar, or you know, that has a. It's about the spices in there. It's not about the taste of like a burnt combustible. You know, what is it? Combustible cigarette.
Combustible,
yeah. It's about the taste in the spices. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you think about it, tobacco is just the thing that burns the fucking chemicals that's in the twat. You don't get the tobacco, the cigarette.
Graham's saying about 5 pounds. 5 pounds used to be known for diacetyl. They had a big fallout with diacetyl years ago. I remember going to an expo. Nobody go to their store.
Nobody.
What's diacetyl?
Really?
What is
And that just
diacetyl?
shows you how much people talk about the amount of diacetyl that was actually in the e-liquids.
What is diacetyl though?
Isn't that-
Diacetyl would to get the buttery taste on stuff, you know, like where popcorn lung do.
Yeah.
But the amount that was in it wasn't enough to do anything. And there's never been a case of popcorn lung, but there was nothing to do it. But they all brought that up because of the flavors. There was then cloud something that was in it, but Five
Mother's
Points-
milk. Mother's milk was a
milk,
big
yeah.
one because it had vanilla. It had Cat V1.
And
Cat V1
Five
was-
Points, I remember sitting down there and they'd got this beautiful stand and nobody went anywhere near it.
Hey, it's flat cap's dinging me. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know if you heard that. Why are you flat? Why? Guys, why are you flat cap me? Why are you dinging me? Why are you dinging me?
I know that's what is it? Isn't it?
You want
Okay.
in?
Bill
You
Checker
want-
said, "Why are you singing me?" That would do the same thing.
Well, if he comes on, he's got to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it? Why is it?
KGB?
He never asked me. Right, I'll send him a link.
Hey, Black 218.
He's going to go back and say the 3-year-old is get the
Courtney, how you doing?
KGB, hurrah!
Sorry to interrupt, guys. I'll need to head off. My wee fella's having night terrors at the
phone.
moment.
Hang on, they won't see you, mate, because I've cut you off.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
I haven't seen
bro,
it.
yeah.
But where's he gone?
Right. James is away.
Yeah, James.
He's
Still
later,
around.
sorry, I need to cut this
Yeah,
short.
mate.
Wee fella needs
Hey,
me.
brother.
Bye-bye.
Take care, bud.
It's a
Man.
desktop one. Of course it's on. Oh, right, okay. Flat cap's it. Wind up. Very calm.
It's dinging on the stream.
It says your
Flat
desktop
cap.
audio must be on. It's dinging on the stream.
He wants some attention, that's what he wants.
It's dinging because you're dinging me.
But
The
Do you know what it is?
audio-
It's because he's finished watching Chatterbait in his little shed.
Yeah.
Guys, you're still up. Go on the computer. You're coming on, you prick.
and now, sitting there fanning on, getting yourself on. Speak. Or be silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off soon because I've got to be up early in the morning.
How's your shift been, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
I've worked all the way through it, mate, because I'm doing gas, aren't I? Do you know what I mean? So I've just been working all the way through. It was a bit dodgy at first doing council houses because I was getting shouted at across the street saying, "You shouldn't be going in there." And I'm like, mate, tell council. I've still got to do my job. I've still got to go in and do people's gas tests. You know what I mean?
That's what they've been doing, like, because obviously, we're looking for houses, we're looking for a move, and we're going to the council. They said there's houses there, but they can't put them up because of COVID. They can't send the full team in. They just blitz through it. They say they've got to send an electrician in, then they've got to send a plasterer in, then they've got to send. So they send them all in separate. And that'd be typical.
Say plasterer.
Plasterer.
How the fuck does that work? You went a whole fucking comment and then all of a sudden it's in the plasterer.
No, but the thing is, though, now our council that send a plasterer in, get the whilst and an electrician gone in, chase out.
There's two sides showing through.
But it says
Instead of
raspberry as well,
plastering.
don't it?
And put me telephone voice on. The
It's common as muck, really.
Do you say raspberry?
Raspberry, yeah.
Yeah, it's raspberry.
Raspberry.
Sherry.
No, not that posh.
He has that for Christmas, didn't he? Hey, do you want to come round for sherry?
Sherry and a plasterer. We were sitting down there getting plastered on sherry.
Hey.
So yeah, mine's hasn't changed. We've been slow, we've been quiet because all council places have been shut, like offices and that.
Yeah.
Aye.
So they've all been shut. So we haven't had that much as in going into them sort of places. But with council tenants, houses, it's just carried on as normal. I'm at the Shea Stadium tomorrow.
So are you guys the same in Scotland? Like, are you still doing the same shit as we are with the release of the obviously coming back from COVID? Are you just doing the same thing, or?
Yeah,
We're
a week behind England.
Aye.
We are starting to
Aye.
slowly open things up here.
I'm with you. Right. Miss Sturgeon, typical
Yeah.
woman.
Little
Well,
Jim.
she might not be in power just so lately, will she? After everything that's gone off, or have they all forgot about it and swept it under the carpet?
I'm fucking hoping they get voted out, but that's me personally.
I didn't say that happened though, can you? Now they've got a big hole, haven't they?
Nah, The Labour,
Massive.
Labour. Well, fucking nobody's going to vote Tory, and the Labour Party.
Apart
They're
from
a
you, Vic,
mess
I've seen
right
your
now.
post lately about the Tories. I was like, Vic's going to be a Tory supporter soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing: the whole COVID relief thing, right? Every single grant that I got to keep vaping with Vic from going under was from Westminster. Every single grant that I applied for the Scottish government was refused.
Really? Jeez.
Every single one of them.
Wow.
That's
And I was
weird.
like, oh, is that what you're
Is
doing?
that
And
not
all
a
of a
council
sudden-
issue rather than a Scottish government issue?
No, it's a Scottish government issue.
Wow.
It's definitely a Scottish government issue because I was talking with other
Yeah.
businesses in the same building. So they got their Westminster grants, including the quarterly grant as well, and Westminster-based grants that are done through the local authority, but grants from the Barnett formula, which is based in Holyrood. You've actually got to apply to the Scottish government. Everyone in the office building that I'm in refused. And all of
Wow.
a sudden, little Nicky Sturgeon's up on her wee fucking legs, giving it, we're going to give free laptops to all kids and free bikes to all kids, and everything's going to be free. Yeah, where are you getting the money for that, Nicky?
Exactly. Probably getting it from Westminster. Same as you.
Well, you're just saying what you were saying, Skint, though. He's sort of saying it's the council, but the council are actually going on the guidelines from the government.
Yeah.
That's what we've had here. I've had the same fight.
It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird scenario. I think it's just a lucky dip. You know what I mean? Yeah, they
But
get
hang
away
on,
dividend.
Aidan, you're saying you've had the same fight. You're with the Westminster government. You're with the English government.
Yeah, but exactly what they've done in Westminster, they've given guidelines to
Well,
actually.
why is Vic getting help from the Westminster government and you're not?
Because his actual the way he was totally different to where mine was. Because obviously my office is my front room,
Yeah.
but it isn't actually a front room. It's actually worked as an office. If you came in here, there's not a settee, a
because he's
television,
got a
whatever
studio.
else.
It's got
So-
business premises. That's why.
Yeah.
Uh.
So again, it was a fight round it, which obviously I've sorted that all out, but it was still a fight round. It's what the actual government guidelines give to what your council can do.
I think a lot of self-employed went down that route because technically they're working from home. You know what I mean?
Well, you
So-
look at people who are like plasterers
Plasterers.
and electricians and stuff. They work out of the van. They don't
Yeah.
work.
They
Exactly.
work at their house. Yeah. They do.
Exactly.
So they don't get that help, and they've still got bills to pay.
Good night,
Mhm.
flat cap. You fly bastard.
Is he gone? Is he?
Yeah, he's off. Ski.
Yeah.
Anyway, gents, I'm going to bugger off. It's midnight and I need
Yeah.
to fuck off
We
to
won't be
bed.
much longer, bud, behind you. Thank you very
Because
much
Yeah.
Vic, for joining us. My pleasure, bud.
Thank you for popping in, sir.
Bit of fun.
Thanks for popping
Bit
in,
of
man.
fun. Definitely.
See you tomorrow night.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Aidan.
Yeah.
I'll catch everyone else later on.
Take care, bud.
Hang on,
Well, there you
I'll
go.
flat cap
A
you
run-
knob.
A random live, and we'll get graceful royalty. What can I say?
Thank you very much. Well, mate, I'm really enjoyed coming on. And
Yeah, it was a spur of the moment thing. We were me and Heath and James were sitting having a blather on Zoom, and we were like, "Why go live? Why not?"
well, to be honest with you, I'd sat down, I'd been talking to Mr. D, and I was talking to Ali afterwards, and I was just about to go back and watch Benny's show. So I sat down doing my bits and bobs, and then I saw Benny, and I was like, "What's happening here? Skint Vapor?" Not even fucking asked me, I'm the bastard.
There must be something. It was just us. But why not? Do you know, I think some of the best lives I've ever seen are spontaneous. I think
Oh, yeah.
that some
Oh,
of the
yeah,
best
easy.
lives I've seen are just popped up. People doing them.
See what we got to deal with. Just this mad person who just
It's not planned, you just there for a giggle, that's it.
This is it. Exactly.
Hanging out, right? Just
What a wee
hanging out.
chin wag about the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Ah,
He has got Tourette's, by the way, if you're listening YouTube.
yeah. Yeah.
COVID! I'm fucking COVID, you bastards!
COVID tits.
That
I have
is
Google it,
fucking
uh,
flat cap.
value,
If
right?
you can see it up across my, it says troller's going to troll.
It's fucking
He's a
typical
knob.
Gaza. He's a funny bugger. Sound a lovely guy. Lovely
You
guy.
know, he's
Gaza.
one of he's like the guy next door, isn't he? He's the boyfriend next door kind of thing. But he's
What,
a
do you have a
fucking-
boyfriend next door?
I was say, where'd
know
you?
who
live?
the What is it to say about the fucking your daughter? You'd like the daughter to date the guy from next door, the quiet guy from next door. That's flat cap
Fucking hell.
in disguise.
No.
Would you like flat cap loose with your daughter?
No, what the
fuck?
You see him coming.
Or by a mile.
He's fake
Oh,
as fuck.
Jay.
Everybody knows that. See, behind the scenes, he's like, yeah, fucking fanny and fucking fuck.
Nice, nice flat cap.
I could check that out.
Yeah, see, as soon as the life's finished, we all know, don't we, guys? As
JC.
soon as the life finished, he's fucking in his arse and he's...
Yeah, no, that time we got a fucking arsehole on the show. Jesus Christ, that was funny, that, like. Oh, brilliant. We got
Got
flat
pissed,
cap vaping drunk.
the vodka.
It was brilliant, that.
He's one of these you can see when he gets drunk as well because he starts going.
Oh, he does. He drops like that. It's like.
Yeah.
Grim
Get it,
Green is
X-Man.
doing a build stream with Bogan at 3:30.
Yeah.
He will not be there.
Oh, I'll be knocking his head.
Anyway, you while you're on about getting people drunk, you got Amateur Vapor drunk and he's disappeared.
Well,
Well, he's coming back apparently. He's just not been. He's got loads of stuff to do.
He's
yeah.
just
Deleted all his stuff. He's deleted Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah, we don't know what's happening, amateur.
channel.
Don't know.
Just disappeared.
Nah, he vanished.
I'm not being funny, but over the years I've seen it. There's that many people who've turned up and they come as reviewers, and then all of a sudden they go.
You must have seen a lot, yeah. You must have
Yeah,
seen
there's
a lot.
loads, absolutely loads.
I've been doing it a year and just over
Why
a
would
year.
you say he's going back, Aiden?
I just heard that he just got a lot of stuff on his plate at the minute, and he'll be coming back. So obviously, if he's like his channel, you can obviously just put it on hiatus and not. I don't know why it's completely.
I
got rid of it.
heard that as well, and then I heard it developed. He deleted everything. So I
Okay.
think his original. He messaged me saying that he's just got a lot on and he's coming back, and then
Everything vanished, didn't it?
it was on our show on BVL, right, for instance, and there was a comment popped up on that show, and it was from a woman saying, if you saved my life and my relationship, I would rather you deleted this. And
What?
I was like,
I don't know anything.
I
about
didn't know
that.
what was going on. So I commented back saying, like, I don't know who she is, and I commented back saying, like, message me, email me, or whatever, and talk. And it never happened. So I don't.
Well, he wasn't that bad on your stream.
No, but I've heard that he's asked for other shows to be deleted as well. So,
Yeah, I did that as well.
so I don't know
No.
what's going on.
Oh, well, that's upsetting.
I don't know what's
It's a
going on.
shame, you know, 'cause he's a nice lad. He's a cracking little young lad, you know. Good sense of humour and everything. He was a scream on our show.
Yeah, like real life stuff come first.
He's obviously been shagging Camilla, and
let's
it was
respect that. And
Carol's
you
in
know,
disguise.
that's not, I think best thing is not talk about him. He's done what he's done, and it's gone now, and we have a good memory about him. And if he's coming
Do you know
back,
the amount
that's-
of people I think have just vanished? When I did I did another before and after. I put a video up today. I did the second one, and see when I'm looking
Really
through
like
the
that.
videos. See when I'm looking through the videos, the older reviewers and stuff. It's crazy. There's tons that have not put a video up for 6 months or a year or something like that. And they just vanish. They just disappear. They just stop.
Yeah.
And I think there's people I've seen like you. I've seen you. I can't remember what channel it was. I've seen a comment for you, Aidan, saying like, "Just let us know you're okay." And there's no reply or nothing. And you must have seen that a lot, man. You do that a lot. I think when people just vanish, you just say, "Just let us know you're all right." And
Yeah, well, when people have done it, just like make sure that you're all right. I used to obviously my live shows I've always done through, but myself reviewing wise in the early days, I used to not put out anything for maybe 3 months or all like that. But I was always on a live. But there's loads of people that I put out just make sure, let us know that you're all right.
aye.
If you're gonna go, because obviously a lot of them come in our community, so you're around. So it's like if Jay suddenly disappeared, I'll be messaging him and going, Jay, you all right? Benny, I've done it to you as well before. You know, like if we haven't heard much from you, is everything all right? And
Well, Adam disappeared, didn't he?
yeah,
I didn't. I nearly broke my nose in Yassaville.
Well, Adam, I started watching Adam when he was Great British Bake Off.
Adam,
Great British Vape Off. That's what he got. Great British Vapes, because he used to have a picture of Chester with Crooked Tower, didn't he, on his picture? And I started watching him then.
Though, Adam, did he actually just vanish off the face of the
Well,
planet?
he changed to GBV Nation and then suddenly disappeared.
No, what happened? We were on obviously the last of the summer vapes, and then I think maybe about 6 months before that, or maybe a year, Mark went and started doing the home service, but he started off as a vlog, and then he went live on a Thursday when the UK vape show came back. Then I went on the late vape show. So Adam sort of like split up from his partner, and then everything. That's basically what happened. So then he came back, and then went again, and then obviously now he's all nice and stable. His new
you
wife.
still in touch with him throughout, though? I take it.
Little tiny bits. Obviously, he was sorting himself out, and we were all. I think we were together for 3 years. It was casters, and week in, week out. Little bits, but the thing is, if somebody's got to sort themselves out, they've got to sort themselves out. And
no.
It's like Hook says, life gets in the way sometimes. You know what I mean? You've got to deal with that first. It's your priority at the end of the day, isn't it? I mean, without a doubt.
I mean, in the early days of the UK Vape Show, I mean, there was a fellow in there. He was quite big, a big guy. What was his name again?
You're on about Kelvin guy.
Aye, what happened to him?
Kelvin.
Again, another one. Just Kelvin had been around for a while. He was called the Fat Vapor first, and then
Fat Vapor, wasn't it?
Yeah, lots of there were lots of stuff that went under the bridge and come out. And
does anybody ever hear from these people anymore?
I've not spoken to him for a number of years.
Crazy, isn't it? They just vanish altogether completely.
I think he had obviously had a bit of a fallout with TVP and stuff like that. So they all stopped that. So he stopped anything to do with
There's a lot
vaping.
of that. But as I say, when I was looking back, if you put any YouTube vape reviewers, there's a lot that have just they seem to like be putting videos up regular for a year or two, and then it's just gone.
I think a lot of it's not what they think it's going to be. I think a lot of people think they're just going to start being a reviewer and they get loads of free shit. It doesn't work that way.
But a year or two is quite a long time. You know what I mean? A year or two to do that, and then some of them they've got quite a lot of subs. And they've vanished. They've not been doing anything like 2 years, 3 years, and you're like, what happened?
You did have a lot of them who came in, and you could see that bought them. And then you had because now and again, it's probably like once a year you get the apocalypse from YouTube, and they take
just
dead accounts away.
Right.
And there's been lots of people who've been caught out from it. They've been sat down at 10k, and then all of a sudden they sat down there at less than 2. So it's happened quite a number of times. It happens maybe once a year or once every 2 years.
Yeah, they'll have a clear out, don't get out really.
Yeah, they find all the bots and stuff like that.
Well, what is it disappeared? Didn't he? What do you call him that went and did some boxing and what's it called? Fucking just wet camo thing. Vinny, that's him.
Vinny, yeah, well, he's still about. I don't think he's put any reviews out for a long time, but maybe up to middle of last year he still did. See, he was quite big with Vape around, so they sponsored him to go around all the expos like China. And
he went all over the place, didn't he?
Yeah. He was actually on a program called Young Dumb Living Off Mum as well. He went
up there.
Yeah, his mum and dad's got a bit of money.
Right. And I know that I used to watch it because he was quite good at his expo ones because he had alt gear, didn't he? When he went round I used to like watching all his I've watched him a few times. And then,
watching you.
He was actually on the Super Awesome Vape Show. He was one of the on there. And
watching you talking about all these old reviewers, man, you seem, Aidan in particular, seems very nervous. And I'm guessing because there's a lot of drama involved with a lot of these old vape reviewers.
Well, no, there's not drama, but there's drama that can be created. And you sit down here as a reviewer, and the last thing you want is to start causing any more drama that is already around. And
definitely, yeah.
And it is like a little bit of a plate that you have to stand on. And no disrespect to any of the new reviewers either, but they don't understand the full
we don't know
capacity of what's happened in the last 5 years of how things are quite nice for 1 minute, and then next minute they twist on the heads, and next minute you're all in trouble again. And they can only go on what they see at that point. And but me as a reviewer, I just try and stay away from it all. I don't want the.
Yeah.
Vinny is a really nice kid. I get on pretty well with Vinny. I ain't spoken to him for a long time. If I get on with somebody, I get on with him. It doesn't matter if somebody else don't like him.
No, but I said that you like who you like, can't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've
It's
said this to
difficult when
whoever, but not to me.
I watch you, right, and somebody's putting out a name, and then I can see you going, and you know the story behind it. And you're like, yeah, I remember them. Yeah, they were about it.
Very, very diplomatic.
Well, yeah, the thing
You've
about
got to be, man. You've got to be.
If you've been here for like nearly 5 years and you've watched everything that comes in and goes out again, and how it's all started and how it all finished, and what's been said and what hasn't been said, then that.
So the majority, what you're basically, what I'm getting the gist of is the majority of these reviewers that have came and went have been involved in drama of some sort, I'm guessing.
No, not all of them. A lot of them. There's quite a number of them who've just it's not worked for them. They've came in and thought it was going to be something different to what they actually thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but not the ones that have gone like 2
years. You know yourself, all three of you who are actual reviewers, and you'll know this as well, Jay, with people who you've spoken to. It's not all as glamorous as you think. It's time consuming, and you've got a lot of effort to have to put in there.
It's hard work as well.
Unless you're Martin Parker and he's had more comes back than fucking Queen.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. It's not a fucking cheap thing to do. Like,
it is it. And it's an hard bit, but the last thing you need in your life is drama. You just need to.
Shits and giggles, mate. Shits and giggles.
I mean,
yeah,
at the end
bloody
of
good
the day,
vaping. He retired, didn't he? Pretty good vaping.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, you got to think he was around when we. I think he was in around about 5-6 years. He's been around.
Yeah, well, I saw him at the first Doncaster Vape. What do you call it? What was that? Vape Collective. I went there, and he were there.
Yeah,
because they all went.
He was in Huddersfield, I think.
Yeah, he were there because they were like, "Oh, no, you."
So, like, bringing up to date, what's your thoughts on the vaping scene now? I mean, to me personally, I think it's gone a bit stagnant. Obviously, with what's going on in the world, that doesn't help. Like, but I mean, I think it's gone a little bit flat. So I don't know. You know, I mean, obviously, like you usually doing your live shows, and you're still knocking reviews out. But like for the smaller reviewer like me and Skint and that, it's just getting harder. Really, it's just gone a bit flat. I think. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, like, but it's just my observation.
When somebody says to you, it's a little bit hard for the new ones to come in. It's not the fact that you don't want the new ones to come in, but it is hard for them because if you go back when I first started, there wasn't that many people then. You go back when my brother first started, and people like Dean the Devil Vapor and Vic and all them and TVP, people like that. There was not. There wasn't so many people around, and there was new devices coming out weekly, and they wanted you to review them. But obviously, this is what's happening in the US, and I think a lot of people don't know what's happening with the vaping scene. Things have slowed down a little bit. The products themselves are not coming out to a lot of reviewers.
Do you think it could be saturated with reviews as well? Now, could there be more reviewers new than God knows what? You know what I mean?
Again, the time served people, the people over there who still put in the stuff out, who've been here for a few years, will probably still get the products, but they might probably move to the bigger. I'm not classing myself like that, but the bigger reviewers and just them products going out to them. But I think anybody who's new coming out to this, it's going to be very, very hard.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like Vic said, like in these recent What's Up, he thinks like Shenzhen and all the big companies in China are holding back a bit just to see how the situation in America pans out, and I think that's probably right with that, like, because we don't know what's going on.
To be honest, I think anything, obviously with the US, they'll find a way around so the US reviewers still get their stuff, and they'll find a way around for people to get it. But I think obviously with that falling off, I think maybe that's better for the UK reviewers. You all know, all three of you, it's not as simple. It's just not as simple as start a channel and here you go, it's there. It doesn't happen like that.
It takes work. Because Irishman did put in, I think he's deleted it off. Then what advice would give to a new starter? Just enjoy it and do it.
Just
Don't expect
Yeah,
anything.
that's the main thing. You know, I'm not a reviewer, and the only thing I started this is like sharing stuff, sharing what you know, or Disco and me know. I'm just a rookie in the vape scene, but anything of information you gotta share it and have fun making a show and having fun, just having fun.
I
Having
think
these
if you
guys
don't
chat,
expect,
girls chat, and don't
don't,
expect. The first thing we said is not about the numbers.
no, don't
And
expect
it
anything.
was
Subs, freebies,
don't
anything,
expect
views,
anything.
nothing.
Just have fun. That's it,
Mhm.
and that's what counts. And
If you're coming into it in any other way than what you've just said there, Jay, then you're not going to get anything that you want back out of it.
yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
it'll cost you money.
The thing is
yeah.
if you're going to start off with juices. That's how I started off with. And try and get maybe 2 or 3 juices out a week and just build.
I didn't
And
do
like you said,
juices
get on
for
shows
I
and
didn't
stuff
do
like that.
juices
And
for a long time. I did no juices whatsoever for quite a while. It's hard. You could say that. I think it's a different experience for everybody. I think if you're going to be the bog standard reviewer, I think juices and stuff like that. But I think if you think outside the box, try and do something different. I think you've got to try and do something different. Especially nowadays with so many reviewers out there.
Flat Cap was a good example of that. He did
Yeah.
bring something new to the table,
I
didn't
think with so many reviewers out there now, you've got to try and grab the attention.
How about on the other side of the coin, though? I mean, the format that we all know is your face, your table. It's a format that's worked, so I think that's why people stick to it. You know what I mean?
You see, I never used to do that because I couldn't do table cam. So what I did was I pre-recorded where I showed it up to there. So I was like doubling up what I had to record and then remembering what I did. So I'd show it up and then show it to the camera how that was like that. And it takes so much time. So if you're getting into a situation where you've got products, just say you're getting 3 in a week, and you've got juice reviews to do as well on top of that and live shows, then it gets to the point where you have to do the down low. Now, Flat Cap does it absolutely fantastic. He obviously does all that, the B-roll. That takes a long time. So he's going to be having to for one review, he's going to take 5.5 hours.
I do not know how he does it, by the way.
So 5.5 hours to do such as a review like that. I did that, and it just takes up half your life. Where I want to be able to do down camera, and this is just me personally, and what I'm saying about myself. I'm not saying this is actually true, but my selling point of me is me.
Oh yeah,
it isn't my camera work. It isn't my absolute knowledge. The selling point of me being a reviewer is me.
Because I'm
it's what you think.
But at the end of the day, though, I still think people like to see unboxing videos, whether it be vape gear, tech gear. Everybody likes to see the unboxing video.
You're not going to keep everybody happy. That's the fucking thing.
But still, it's still very popular. That's what I'm saying. It's very popular.
Aidan, he's got a fantastic entertainer. You watch Aidan's reviews because
he's got that as well.
And the fact that you get the unboxing and all that on top of it, but trying to get the right balance is you're never going to keep everybody happy. You're never going to keep everybody happy.
That's a chance you take as a reviewer, period, isn't it? You're going to please some, you're not going with others. I mean, that's the way you can. But I've noticed like some reviewers are not doing an actual unboxing now; they're just doing the B-roll. I mean, look at
I do that. I fast forward it. I show up. I unbox it, show everything, but I don't talk about it. I just speed up.
Well, I have that little bit. This is the box. That's everything you do get in the box, and that's the box.
Mm-hmm.
So it's there. You can see what you get in it. Now, unless there's something like the cyber that had like extra bits in it, I had to show them. Unless there's something really nice to look at, then I just get on and do the product.
It's the same with building. You know, because a lot of people aren't doing building now because technically everybody knows how to build, but you're not catering for the newbie.
I do builds and everything.
C Black has nailed it there. He says some channels are about the production value and some are about the personality. I think that's true.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Some people it's all about the information about the build and stuff like that. And then you've got
on the other side of the coin, it's still how far you are. I mean, if you're like a business and you know you've got all these stuff to review, you've got to try and churn them out to keep you're the people that send your gear happy, you know. But you've got to find that happy balance, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, a lot of people say about the pressure under companies. Now, mine comes out when it comes out, and that's how it is. But I am looking, probably unlucky in another position that you do get stuff sent out. Obviously, I'm no Devil Vape and I'm no Vic, and I'm
Do
no.
you get pressured off companies though at all?
You do, yeah, but again, they know the companies that deal with me week in, week out, or month in, month. They know not to tell me what, because I'll tell you to sod off. You'll get it when it comes out. But I am quite especially over the last year and a bit, I am quite prompt to getting them out. But you still need to test them.
Oh yeah,
It's like when people go, "What are you vaping on?" and I go, "I'm vaping on that. I'm vaping on that." That's because I'm sat down here. I'm testing
product. Yeah,
they're there. There's 4 or 5 devices that are sat there, and I'm actually vaping on them all the time. And I'll take one to bed, and I'll just so that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's difficult because, see, Black says that my favourite bit of Aiden's video is no faffing about your box. You've got. It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's hard because there will be people
Jay.
that like you faffing about your box. And there'll be people that don't like you faffing about your box. And
I think Jay shouting you.
Eh? Yes.
Hi. Hello. I'm gonna head off. It's
Hi, Jay.
Look over here.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Was it his birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, happy birthday, bro.
No, don't mention it. Don't mention it anywhere, please. Don't. So, have a good night.
What age are
See
you?
you later, bro.
I'm gonna go to bed in a bit.
What
so,
age are you, mate?
I'm gonna go to bed in a bit. So,
Never ask
Yeah,
a lady her age. Never ask a lady her age.
yeah, 45. Anyway,
Take care, bud.
See you later, bro.
Pleasure.
Big
you.
love,
listen,
brother.
thanks
Take
a lot
it
for
easy, man.
tonight. That was I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot.
That was good night, man.
Again from you guys. So, thanks a lot for that, and
Thank
stay
you
safe.
for joining us.
Take care, bud.
Bye bye.
Always a
Big love,
pleasure.
brother.
Right, mate.
He's one of the coolest cucumbers gone, that guy. He's
Yeah, he's
cool as
lovely
ice.
bloke. Real
Cool
nice.
as ice. Got one of those voices, isn't he? He's like
Yeah.
Richard Attenborough. Just listen to that
It's
voice.
radio.
He's
But
thinking
it's like
that
when
mic.
everybody fits into their own little. After a while, I were like I say when I first started, you're a bit like, oh, and you don't know what to say. I still don't know what to say now, but you sort of get a little bit better at talking to a screen or the camera, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Rather than feeling a little bit awkward.
I find if you just be yourself, I mean, that helps, you know. I mean, you know, I've made loads of cock ups, but I've just left them in, you know. I mean, it's just part of me, you know. I mean, nobody's perfect, you know. I mean,
Mate,
said
I've got
wrong
nearly an
words
hard
and
drive
everything.
full of them.
Exactly, that's it. But that's you. That's your personality. You know what I mean? That's probably what people will like. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'm saying I've got absolutely fucking loads of them. Even the yo-yo-yos I can't get right.
I'm the same.
And
I
it's-
do.
it's
I do.
weird.
Welcome to the Skint channel, and I'm like, I fucking fuck up every time.
Yeah. Well, I got A up, and sometimes I think, did I say that right?
Like I said, I changed mine to make it faster. You want to be able to get just say it's an RTA. You wanted to get it out within like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, where before it would take me 5.5 hours because you're recording it twice.
I mean, obviously, I don't get stuff sent out, but when I do get something, it doesn't take as long because I'm just doing one video. You know what I mean? I'll have a couple of days testing, but when I get it brand new, I'll shoot a video of the unboxing, shelve it, do the testing, and then just fucking do the rest, and I can whack it all out in less than a day.
The only problem that I found with doing that, I agree with what you're saying, because obviously it's nice and clean and stuff. But if there's anything wrong with an O-ring, if there's anything wrong with this, or there's something wrong with that inside it, or you can't then show that.
Well, I do that at the unboxing. I do the unboxing and the strip down while it's all new and all that shite. And then that's it. The head talks last. All that's last.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you're doing that strip down, you don't know if there's anything wrong with it because you haven't used it.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
see where you're coming from. Yeah.
I think Flat Cap does it the same sort of way when it's
Yeah, I do that. When I first get
you do it.
I unbox it and then use it.
No,
Record it, use
see,
it.
I do it. I use it and then clean it.
I did used to unbox it, and I use it and then unbox it now.
Because you don't know if there's a problem with the O-rings. You don't know if you sat down there, there's something on the deck that you want to show.
I can
If
see
you
where
found
Benny's
something when
talking
you're
about, though.
building it, you know, the coil placement or anything
Oh,
like
I don't,
that.
but I use it if I've got an RTA, like with Arbiter. Right, I unbox it first, showed that, but then I do my build later on.
Yeah,
I've
you
used
do
it
all that stuff after you've
and put a
used it.
build in it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just put a build in it straight away and say, "Oh, this is how you do it." I'd look at it
No.
first and then do
Yeah,
it.
but also when you're stripping down that, like at the beginning, you haven't used that arbiter, so then you telling how it actually works and how it's all in there, and what about the old, how this fits in.
I don't talk. I just fast forward all.
Yeah, but that, obviously me doing the bits how I do it, I'm one of these, I use it and then do it.
Yeah, I know what
how,
you're
I,
saying.
how I do it, because then I know what I'm talking about. I'm not getting a blind product that I don't know what I'm talking about. Because
what you're saying is Jay Hayes does that. Jay Hayes will open it from...
yeah, well, that's what he does. He doesn't open the box review.
Aye.
But
Oh, I kind of
can't-
do that, and then I'll use it, and then I'll mention what I found.
Yeah, that's
Like
how I do.
go
I
on.
use it afterwards
Yeah.
for a
But
week.
if you,
But
if,
like
you,
I
look
say,
at- if you look at your analytics, how many people are getting towards the back end of your video?
Yeah, there's
I
that.
don't know.
Like,
I don't
innit?
even know how to use that, mate. So
Yeah.
Most of my people are probably getting through to the point where I've talked and showed them it, and then they're not really listening to anything at the back of it.
Yeah.
So me down, it's just how I do it. I'm not saying yours is wrong and mine's
No,
right.
no.
What I'm saying is that I use it and then I clean it, dry it out with the air dryer. Plenty of times I'm sat there with the air dryer cleaning the.
And melted the O-rings.
yeah, that's why it's knackered 'cause melted.
This O-ring melted because I was trying to dry it out with the hair dryer, but it's fine.
Fuck
Really,
the
it
hair
is.
dryer. I wash it and I'm like, it's wet by the way because I just used it.
I get the air dryer out. I'm sat down there and you go through the bottom to get the stuff out, and then you've got to get it through the airflow and get. Oh, that's not the way I do it.
Cap have got kids, by the way. I don't know how you fucking.
Yeah, I am pretty lucky as well. Sometimes I get sent to, so that does help. So if you get sent to, then you're all right. So you can test one, and then
How you find the queue?
my
He's just filling his pod.
the pod comes out on mine. So I don't know if the other one will, because I'm only on one
I've seen
pod.
Mark put his review up. He's had us up.
It moves. It just absolutely moves. So I don't know if any of you watched the Maxi pod from.
Oh, it came
Freemax.
out. It did it.
There you go. Yeah.
It did it. Holy fuck, it does. Thanks, man. Tip for the review.
So if you look at the Maxi pod from Freemax, it's exactly the same. Or the One, it's called. So it's exactly the same airflow. It's exactly the way it fits in.
Yeah, it does.
It's the Maxi.
So now we're all going to be on videos going, look, it fucking comes out.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Like, who can
Yeah,
launch
yeah,
it the
That's from
furthest?
Little bro. Do you know how
Fits
we
in
noticed? Do
properly.
you ever notice in your reviews, you pretend you don't know other reviewers? It's like, never seen a review in my life.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody do anything.
It's flying.
It's like one of the biggest things I do is that every single review to anything that I've got, I go onto the website and I go and look, I take pictures from it, I go and what they're actually saying about it, and that's how I get my information. Because it's
we didn't see much of like people backtracking on all like 6 months down the line using this, because you'll find 6 months down the line something that's going to go wrong will go wrong with it. You know what I mean? You never
just
see.
haven't got time. You just,
Yeah, I'm just about to say, I have time to do.
I haven't. I really haven't got time to go back on what I did 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I just haven't. And then a lot of the stuff I've got, I give away.
Yeah.
So it's not here anymore. I use
I'm
it,
with you.
I review it, and it's gone. And I give it to somebody, or it goes to my Patreons. I don't keep it unless I want to keep it, unless it's something that I really want.
I mean, I've had a couple like that where you've used them for a while and they've just totally fucked up. You know what I mean? I'll tell you the biggest one for me was the Fatality M25. That stupid ceramic
Do you know,
airflow.
they go on about the bigger reviewers out there, and it's got to be said that I've had stuff sent to me by some big reviewers, and they don't want to be named. They don't want you to say who they are, and they help the smaller reviewers. I've got to say that it has to be.
yeah,
said,
plenty of
it's
stuff I've
fucking
sent out.
amazing. Yeah.
Plenty of stuff I've sent out.
Yeah, it's
plenty of
amazing
juices,
what some of
plenty
the
of
bigger
stuff.
reviewers they do support the smaller reviewers. A lot of them, it's fantastic what they do. And there's been a bigger reviewer that sent me stuff, and
Again, we sat there talking about a lot of times. Again, if you go back into the day, everybody helped each other out. It has now come to a bit of a war of who's getting what out first, and
I don't think the smaller reviewers feel that as much as like maybe the bigger reviewers do.
I don't know. I think so. I think some of the smaller reviewers, if you can call them that, or people who review, I think they fight to get it out sometimes quicker than the other. Yeah, I feel, because a lot of the people get it sent out at the same time as I've done, and they've got a review out 2 or 3 days later. And I can't sort of fault them, because if not, then they're going to get lost in the analytics, and they're not going to get that.
Talking for sake, right? That queue, which has fucking vanished since I threw it. No, it's there. That queue. Mark's got a review up for this, and I got it like it's been less than a week. And when did you get yours?
I got mine Monday.
And when did you get yours, Benny?
Wait. No. I got mine. Hold on. I got on the weekend. I got mine Monday of last week.
I got mine from Friday.
And Salford's got a review up for it as well. And
I got mine Monday of last week. I think Mark got his on Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, I think Mick got it before me as well. Mick, he got it before me.
Oh, so that's been about a week then, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think he got it
Tuesday. He came here on the Saturday, and he was testing it on the Saturday. So it's a pod system. A week using it.
No, there's not much. Do you know, actually, they say a week. I mean, you don't need to test that for a week. You know, pretty much within a couple of days.
Obviously, I'd give everything a week. Even RDAs, I normally give at least 5, 6, 7, 8 days on it.
I suppose you've got it if you're going to thoroughly test it. I mean, like you say,
give it. I had the cyber in for over a week, and I tested it.
That's what I'm saying. You get some tanks now where they might be great with fruits, but when you put a dessert in, they're fucking shit, So you've got to play about with that as well, haven't you? You know what I mean? Like different flavors of the juice.
Again, that's hard. As somebody who's trying to go through what you're putting through and what you're not, you do, you put different flavors through it, but you're gonna know from the flavors that you use all the time.
That's my philosophy. I always try and use the same flavor.
Yeah, mine's not
because I know what it tastes like. So you know what it tastes like, didn't you? Or how it should taste.
Good night, Mark. Mark H is dead, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go in a minute because it's nearly 1:15.
We'll be wrapping it up shortly, guys.
We'll be up at fucking 6:30.
What time is it? Fuck. This was supposed to be 10 minutes saying...
No, you said that, mate. You went on. I mean, my guideline is I've tried to not review anything older than 3 months old. I thought anything older than 3 months, you're kind of...
Again, that I don't think that matters. What you need, if you're looking as somebody, as a reviewer, is something that hasn't been overly reviewed. So everybody thought like you've got the, because it was affordable as well. So you've then got the Vupu Drag 3 that come out. So everybody reviewed it because it was £35.
Yeah.
I didn't. It was the fucking deal for me.
I got mine for.
29 quid. I mean, so people think, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do that because it's now out.
Yeah.
But the trouble is there's another 30 people, because you haven't got the subscribers or the analytics sit there. You won't sit anywhere near to it. So you've just wasted your money. Instead of going to find a tank or an RTA or an RDA or a mod that somebody hasn't done and do your research and find what people haven't reviewed, go and find that instead of actually reviewing what everybody else is reviewing.
Well, that no one's done.
I mean, I've only just had.
There you go, the Vocan. So that's what you get. That.
I've only just had that a couple of weeks. The mix, and it's been hammered.
I've still got that. And I've not reviewed it. Still in stocks. The thing is that's what you've got to do. And you know what? You're sat on them now. You should be fighting your arse off to get them out.
I am. They'll be out this week. They'll be out next week. They're recorded. They're done.
There you go. Get them out this weekend.
That one's already recorded and ready to go. And that one I only got in this week. So
get it out. Get it done. Yeah. They're the ones that do it, because that's where you're going to get your views. You're not fighting against analytics of people who you're not. I know it sounds horrible to say that you're not as big as.
I think that's why when I do the cones, I think my cones are my biggest videos, because nobody does cones.
Nobody does cones. I've always said this to you, and I'll say it again. You are running a fine line of getting your channel shut down, because it only takes YouTube to be alerted, or one company to go, look, they're doing that as a clone, and then you got a strike, and then you have another strike, and then before you know it, you're down.
I know, but Aidan, you know me, and I'm not bothered.
No. Well,
If
the
it gets
thing is,
shut down, then
yeah,
I've achieved something.
Yeah, but you get it shut down. You start up the week after and do it again.
I don't think I would. I think I'd say I did that. It's time to move on.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that'd be upsetting, because obviously you've got a lot to give
but I
in the
could do something else.
community, and a lot to give it in your reviewing style and the way you are. Because again, you are totally different the way you review. So
I know what you're saying, but
it's like you touched on. Sometimes you can review a lump of dog shit, but it's you. Like Aidan said, it's you that sells yourself.
I've got a
it's
very
your personality.
Me
You know what I mean?
personally, I've got a very rebellious nature, and I think I don't like that fucking YouTuber tell me what I can review and what I can't review. And I think if I push the boundaries and they turn around and say you're banned, then I'd say, well, that I did what I did, and it's time to move on and try something else.
there was, I think you did a couple of review clones, and I thought, well, why have you done that when the actual cost of the originals?
Yeah,
about
I get that a lot as well.
£20.
But
I'm
because there's a 10. Look, right. I've had this discussion before. Right, you're saying, why did you review that when it was £10 as a clone and it's £20 as the full product?
An original, yeah.
Because it's £10 fucking saving, Aidan. And I'm as a skint vapor. If you were going to name yourself a skint vapor, would you not try and save every fucking penny?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But if it had been something like the K Fund, and you're getting that for a lot cheaper, and it's well worth the money.
The K Fund
well,
was.
If it's £20 and you like the Requiem, it's a fucking decent RDA as it is. Now, I look at clones and stuff like, like if I made a tank myself, and it was cloned, and they're taking the money out of my kid's mouth, then yeah, fair enough. But if they're charging like £140 for something that's absolutely pants,
But hang on, the Requiem
for it.
Right, the Requiem then, for instance, right, that's Vandy Vape, right? And you tell me, seriously, I'm taking the money out of Vandy Vape's kid's mouth.
Well, it wasn't just Vandy Vape, was it? It was El Vapador as well.
I think when I think of clones, I think more of your high end stuff. They're cloning the high end stuff because that's your money where you're saving. Like your expensive necks.
But there's
and all
going to
that
be
stuff.
people buying these clones from AliExpress.
Oh, of course there is.
I would like to know if I was buying a clone that
works.
You know what I mean? There's
safe.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't feel.
It's not a bomb.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel sorry for these people. Because I think I'm trying to save every single penny, and if they're going to be fucking go with Vandy Vape, a company that, look, right, the Requiem, for instance, right, I don't know if you looked at the review, but it's the exact same as the original product, right? So do you think for a fucking second that Vandy Vape are not making money off those clones? Of course they are. These are clones that the Vandy Vape have made that have not failed the QC. So they fucking sold them off.
Well, if I'm totally honest with you, I think there's a bit going off that conveyor belt dropping into another bin. You've got to look at how the Goon came around. That was built for somebody else, and another company jumped on it. And when it got the Goon, yeah. The thing is YouTube was supposed to be a place where you could have your own voice. And it turned into you can't, especially on vaping for some reason. You got to look at, again. I know we keep mentioning TVP, but TVP came from a lot of clones. He used to spend £150 and do a load of clones.
Did he?
That's how he started his channel.
Yeah. I bought the Reload RTA because he did it on there. He did it on his channel. I bought that clone.
Yeah, that's how he built his channel up. He obviously reviewed other bits, but a lot of his stuff were all clones. My brother got a strike. We actually got a warning strike, and it's still sat on his channel now. From
slam piece, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was when
I don't think it was a slam piece. It was way before the slam piece.
I thought it was slam piece. Everybody got a strike on slam piece.
What am I? The side fire.
The side ones. Slam
no,
piece,
it wasn't. No, this was before that ever came out. Mark got it again. It with the purge when they were all there, but it was a purge. But yeah, it's just something, mate. You know what you're doing.
No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing, mate.
On that note, I am going to go because it's 1:15.
Benny,
thank you for having me on. It's been a pleasure. Big
You're a
love.
superstar.
Love
Aiden.
you loads, bro.
Ed. Catch you later.
You
Always a
mate.
See you
pleasure,
later,
bud.
chat. Good
Take
night.
care, mate.
Good night.
I was still live, like.
Yeah, we're still fucking.
See you
Aiden,
later,
I don't have a clue what I'm doing, man. I'm just fucking. Do you know what I'm trying to? I set out in channel to save every penny I can, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that, and I'm again, I would never ever say anything about how people run their chicks down to them.
It's still a grey area though, isn't it? Because like, you know, we've got trading standards here, right? And you know, if you make, say, replica clothing or whatever, they're down on you like a ton of shit. So, you know, how is it not affecting the vape? And that's coming from abroad, but most of your counterfeit goods coming from abroad anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, you go into a Chinese company that they make clones of everything, but I'm 500 and odd videos in, and it's the last thing I want to do is mine all disappeared because I did the clone.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
There's a lot of hard work went into my channel. It's just something that
It's just not worth the risk, is it?
Yeah, no, me personally, I just wouldn't do it. But there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Like you said, if your channel does, you're not bothered. It would be sad to see all them videos and all that effort that you put into them videos all go. But then again, I suppose if you've got backed up, you can put them back up on your fucking new channel.
Well, that's true. I've still got in the computer, but I could do that. I could put them back up, or I could put them Facebook, or I could put them.
I think also, I think the way you talk about them as well. You know, like if you don't mention that I think there's way around it, and not put there's clones and. As well as
we have a replica.
Yeah, I also think as well, because your channel isn't monetized. See, I stopped in November and unmonetized my channel for that. So they don't really look at me either, because I'm not trying, and you don't get any money from it. You just don't have super chat and the other bits. I just don't have that as on my channel. And my brother's just done it as well, and he's found that it's been a lot easier.
Relaxing.
Don't
I think if I
monetize
get
your
1,000
channel.
subs, then it may become an issue if I try to go.
I would never monetize a vaping channel because it's frowned upon anyway over there. So they're gonna get you.
Well, no, it's not frowned upon, but the fact is that the only thing you're going to be able to get is, you know, what you're doing on a Thursday night, you're doing your show, you can get super chats, but there's no point in your super chats because you're going to get £60 and they're going to take 30% off it anyway.
Exactly. It's not worth.
The only thing I really enjoyed, I was really lucky. I was one of the beta testers for the join button for people under 10,000. And I really enjoyed that because you could just get it straight from your channel and just send it to your members and stuff. And then when they screwed me in November, they never told me what I'd done wrong or anything like that. They just went, right, we're stopping this because of the YouTube partnership stuff. I thought, right, fuck you. And I just went to Patreon, which I'd been to before, but it's a lot better.
Do you know, you're talking about coins, that's another issue. There's some people that believe you should never try to make fucking money from Patreon and stuff. There's reviewers out there that speak out against Patreon and stuff like that, man. It's fucking mad. Yeah,
there's a lot of my mates who say so as well. The thing about Patreon, I'm really lucky that I've got a set of people who want to support me, but I'm not sat down there putting my hand up anybody's arm going, look, you need to come and do that, or I'm going to be any different.
I'm like, fuck it, if it's there, then you're not forcing anybody. You're not forcing.
No, well, no, they've helped to buy lots of stuff that I've got, and you come as a family, but you do give extra content out to them. It was like we were talking on before on the Friday night show. You don't want to come across as a knob. Yeah. But the thing is, you do put your Patreon there, and it does help. It helps to. Do
you know what I find the membership thing? You said the membership thing. What I find interesting about that is you can do live shows just with your members, can't you?
Well, I do that now.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea because it's a bit more personal and one-to-one and
twice. Well, we just go into twice a month, but the last so many months we were doing it like once a month, and we do a giveaway on it, and we sit and we chat. People who want to come in, and we just have a good old.
It's just members only, and it's
it's just Patreon
people
members.
That really like you, and they're there for you, and they're there for the channel, and
a lot of these people I talk to constantly, so it's daily. Messages here, left, right, and centre. We've got a Discord group, and we're just all together. But in the same way, I talk to a lot of me just normal subscribers, which they're my bread and butter. I love my subscribers. I'm lucky in a situation that people follow me. I ain't got a clue why they do it. My subscribers or patrons is no different. The patron that they get extra first looks and stuff like that. That's how it is. And they help me to grow my channel. So
I think the people that are most active in the channel and follow you the most and support you the most, I don't see a problem with them getting that one-to-one action.
well, you see Courtney Black there, 218. He's a Patreon, absolute lovely bloke. Like I said, the hangout they came absolutely good giggle. That's what we do. We sit there. It's supposed to be an hour, but it ends up being like 2.5 hours, and we all have a bit of a beer and a giggle. And
I like that idea.
It's a little bit one-on-one time. It's not like me doing a live show on for all the subscribers. You know what I mean? There's nearly 3,500 people. You never fit them on all in one call.
How do you feel that? I think the issue is people saying people shouldn't pay for that privilege. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, again, it's there, and there's if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it.
It's a voluntary thing at the end of the day.
It's a
Just like donating
thing.
to a charity, it's voluntary, isn't it? It's as simple as that.
Well, again, I'm not a charity. The thing is things cost a lot of money to actually put out there. So to support the channel, that's it. It's the same as people doing buy me a coffee. And
do you think these bigger channels?
What is the difference between vaping and gaming or makeup channels or anybody else who's putting content out on YouTube? There's no difference. So there's a lot of people in lots of genres in YouTube who sit down there, and there's a lot of people as well who frowned upon it years ago who are now doing it themselves.
You've got people actually making a damn good living out of YouTube. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean?
Well, you see, again, with us being vapors, our monetized sort of side of it doesn't get the same as somebody else.
No.
So if you're looking at somebody who's making slime and they're putting the fingers into it and they're getting 1 million views, they're earning £5,000 a month out of that. Where us as YouTubers, as vapors, you don't get that. You don't get any monetary from it anymore. When they had apocalypse come, as they called it, back in 2017, 18, it came where nobody earned any money, but they're still playing the ads. They're still on your channel, but you're just not getting the money for it. So anything that anybody would, well, there you go. Like Mick says, Late Night Vape Show, it's £15 a month for my Zoom room. Not only that is that I've got vidIQ, that's £10, and then I've got my editing software that I pay, I think it's about £40 to get the extra tunes and stuff. So there's a lot that goes with it. That this just helps. It's like I wanted the new, so me reviews didn't look so dark. Now I've got 3 kids. I've not been at work. I run an entertainment company, so I've not been at work. So this all helps. And like I said, I'm in a privileged position where people want to support me, and these people mean the world to me. But my subscribers, the subscribers mean the world to me as well, because without them, again, I'm absolutely nothing.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, like you say, you're in a good position where you've had that support. I mean, like me and Skint, we haven't got that, so we've got to scrub and scrape to get what as we have, you know.
But in the same way, is I'm 5 years in, and I had to do that at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm not one of these that have just turned up out of nowhere. And
no, I'm not saying that. No,
I'm not saying you meant that, but I haven't just turned up out of nowhere.
No.
I'm time served as a reviewer and a caster, and it's time that I've spent week in, week out of my life. Not saying that I need a tap on the back to do anything, but I have actually been here and done it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, yes. As I always said, like, at the end of the day, like, YouTube fucks us over, right? And I've always, people have a go at, I'm not saying that I don't buy subs, right? I don't buy subs because I'm fucking too poor to buy. But people that buy subs, I actually don't even have an issue with that, because YouTube fucks you over that much to get to that 1,000 fucking subs. I don't have a problem if fucking people are saying, if I found out a reviewer was buying subs to get to that 1,000 subs, well, if you can fucking afford it and you want to fucking boy them, I don't think it benefits your channel, but if you want to do that,
so the way you look at it, so you put all that time and effort into, just say obviously you're getting Vaporesso will send you something in, and it's not they're just buying subscribers, they're also buying views.
Yeah.
So you're sat down there and you're doing it properly, and you're not buying them.
Yeah.
So this bloke who just suddenly turns up that's been doing it 3 months and he's got 1,500 views on the Lux Q that he bought himself. And then he's now gone from being 100 subscribers to 400,000 subscribers. I think it's a little bit unfair to the people. If you ever look at my channel, obviously I'll be at thousands more. I've never bought anything. I have never bought views. I've never had anything. Mine just, if it happens, it happens. You can look at, because obviously you got a thing called Social Blade, so people can go and look at how your channel is. You can see if you start losing 100,000 from here or 50,000 from there or 2,000 and drops on it, you know what people are doing, and I just feel that's a little bit unfair to the people.
That's a trap you get caught in, because a lot of people come in and think that's numbers. I've got to get this, that, and the other. But it's a gradual, like you said, it's a gradual, slow process.
I don't know. I'm still of the theory of I don't think it's us against each other. I think it's us against YouTube. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's not YouTube. It's what you then showing companies that you're doing your bit. You're showing a company that I've now got 40,000 subscribers when you haven't got 40,000 subscribers.
Exactly.
And it's unfair to the people who really try. You take it out there. Can
you get that? I don't even know who buying subs.
Well, I'm not going into names, but there's been plenty of YouTubers that we all know. When they've had the apocalypse and it all goes, you'll find that we'll all lose something. You'll lose maybe 2, 3, 4, whatever dead accounts that aren't there anymore. And a lot of them, I don't know if you've been looking on your account, you get "I need a boyfriend" 0888 or something like that. It's them sort of accounts which are bots. But you've got people who have lost, say, 5,000, 10,000 subscribers because they've bought them.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, to look at it from a different view, like say, these like talent shows, right? You get a nobody who'll win a talent show and get £1 million fucking recording contract, and then you've got some band that's been traipsing clubs length and breadth of the company who are fantastic for years. Talented musicians who get fucking nowhere. You know, that's a kind of a comparison, isn't it, really, when you think about it?
I just think it's a little bit unfair that
it's
people
just
are doing
unfairness.
And then you just come in and, because anybody could sit down there and do 3 reviews and they've got 100,000 subscribers.
But is that not down to companies then for being so fucking stupid and not noticing that?
I mean this in the nicest way, but what you're doing there, though, Skint, is you're skipping around the whole point of it. You're trying to blame YouTube, then you're trying to blame the companies, when really you should be putting it down at the foot of the person who sat there being dishonest.
But that's me, and that's my rebellious streak against the
it's not the companies, it's not YouTube, it's not anybody else, it's that person being dishonest. It's like you going for a job and him writing on his CV that he's done this, done that, and you're going for a job and you're actually done this and that. And but then that bloke getting that job in front of you because he's lied and they've not checked.
I never get a fucking job, but
that's the way. If somebody is being dishonest with what they're doing and they haven't actually earned them views and they haven't actually earned them subscribers.
Dishonesty for me, and I'm going to say this in the most honest way I can, dishonesty for me, I do not see a massive problem with dishonesty if it's against corporations or the higher powers that be, right? Because we're fucking at the bottom of the fucking ladder here, and it's unfair. It's a fucking unfair system we're on.
And now, like on the other side of the coin, what Aidan's saying, right? Even these people,
you're saying that it's the people at the bottom of the ladder that suffer, right? That's what you're saying most.
Well, yeah,
but
that's where you
suffer.
That's where you put time and graft in to make you up. You know, that's where it is. You put the time, the hours, and the graft in to get where you are.
So what I agree when it comes down to corporate stuff. I'm the same as you, but them people who are buying them subscribers and buying the views are standing on top of the other people who are sat there trying to get up the ladder as well. So
how because they're getting products for free.
No, it's not because they're getting products for free, because the whole point of what you're trying to do is build your channel up. Whichever ways, you might sit down here and say, look, I'm doing this to stop people from smoking. My whole point was because I watched my mum sat down there die and watched that thing up and it looked like a frog and all that black shit. That's why we started. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to build, which we are all a brand. Little Bro Vapes is a brand. It's a part of YouTube, what you do, because you wouldn't be on YouTube if not, the same as Skint Life is as well. So if you're trying to do that properly, in a way of, I'm going to build it up, and then somebody suddenly comes in and says, well, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy to get further up. Then that's not an honest way of doing it.
But you've got to say that a part of that is the fact that YouTube is limiting you as a vaping channel.
Yeah, but they're not just limiting me, they're limiting a number of people in tens of thousands. So just because out of them tens of thousands of people that 2 other people want to sit down there and cheat the system, then you're not just pissing off the hierarchy, you're then pissing off them other 20, I'm just giving a number, 20,000 people who are playing the game. That's like you sitting down there saying that it's all right. You know, when you're a runner, the other ones have all sat down there and put all that effort in and all that thing and done the 100 meters and gone and done it. And then the other ones have sat down there sticking steroids in them.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
At the end of the day, though, you say it's money the high and down the drain anyway, because like you say, YouTube does have a clear out and it bites them up the arse. So
running's an equal fair game. YouTube is not an equal fair game. Because you've got the corporation of YouTube.
But in the same way as you're saying that, running is still exactly the same, because you've still got the rules and you've still got a governing body.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same as what you're saying, but you're all got to go by the rules and the governing body. Now, the only thing that's different between somebody winning a 100 meters race fairly is pure talent. So having talent on YouTube pushes you a little bit further forward. Look at your JAs and your Mike Vapes and them, they do things differently. And that's where they're pushed up a little bit higher than everybody else.
Yeah,
but if you're sat down there and somebody who's now injecting steroids or adding views and adding actual subscribers who haven't done it, then you're cheating not only the system, which I totally agree that everybody should rock the system, but you're also cheating all them other people who are trying to climb the way up.
True. Even yourself,
I think
like you yourself could be suffering because of that.
But I don't think we can compare ourselves to Jay Hayes or Mike Vapes.
Well, JAs and Mike Vapes are exactly the same as us. They're
not, because you're playing a very different game to them, because they were here when monetization and YouTube did not have the restrictions. The algorithm didn't have restrictions of vaping. Now it does. It's a totally different fucking game, mate.
Well, so was Vic, so was Todd, so was Vic.
Yeah.
But they still carried on. So it's still, you've got to think, Richard VCK1, we're only going back 3 years ago. You're only sitting at 5,000 subscribers. Mm-hmm. You've got to look at Devil Vapor again, go back a couple of years. He wasn't sat on the numbers he sat on. You've got to, and Devil Vapor has never ever bought anything. All is organic again, because he's one of them people, he wouldn't do that sort of stuff because of the way he is, and he's got his, what is it in, 15,000. He's fought for every single one of them. So somebody such as himself, you only got to go back 1.5 2 years ago. He was nowhere near their numbers. So he's tried his hardest and put that effort in, review out, review in, week out, to get to where he is. And then you've got somebody sat there buying to get to the same point, which I just think's not.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Right, you've got a point. I agree with you to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I don't think
he's not going to let this one catch.
He seemed to be taking it very personal.
Yeah, because the thing is, again, and I'm not one of these who sits down there, well, I've been here forever, but I've been here for quite a long time, and I've watched people, such as my brother as well, fight to not fight, but put review in, review out, show in, show out, and they give a lot of the time up, not to get free shit, but because of something that they love to do, and then somebody's just going to walk in and suddenly buy them subscribers and then try and sit at the same level. It's not fair.
Okay, tell me this then: is your anger or your frustration equal to those people as it is to the corporation YouTube?
Yeah, yeah, my anger's equally, because obviously we sat down with a voice that we were supposed to be given by YouTube.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be in a free platform
Yeah.
for you to put out there. Now, obviously, us in the UK, we've got nothing against vaping. We're actually sat down there saying it's a way of stopping smoking. But obviously, in the US, we can all see that it's all to do with money and the government. And theirs is being stopped for a reason. Because they are an American company, then it is now coming down on us that they will clamp down on vaping. So really, I don't like what YouTube's doing now. I wish what YouTube would do is do a section for each country.
Mm-hmm.
That would work better, because obviously different countries have got different laws. So you know, I mean,
think- I
like you
think
say,
my
the
anger
thing
and
with
frustration
YouTube, like you say, that now obviously they're coming down on the vaping scene, but on the other side of the coin, you can search YouTube and you can see somebody walking around with a good Kalashnikov fucking machine gun or something, and no,
I think my anger and frustration is equal, but it's not equal. Sorry, it is. I see where you're coming from, right, and I get your point, and I do, but I don't honestly. Because it's an individual versus a corporation, I'm always more inclined to go against the corporation. So it's unbalanced for me. It's always going to go.
But I totally agree. But that person who's buying them subscribers or buying them views isn't going against the corporation. They're going against people who are doing it properly.
They're doing it for their own gain. That's what they're doing it for.
And also, in the fact, you're filling somebody else's pocket who's got bots. So you filling somebody else who sat down there going, "Oh, I don't care about what he's doing. I'll just fill him up with views and subscribers."
But here's another example for you, right? I served my time as an engineer, right? Done 5 years apprenticeship, right? As an engineer, as a turner, right? I've done that. And my last place I worked before I was made redundant, that snotty-nosed kid, done 12 months in college, come into my factory where I was working. I had to train him on the machine, show him the program and all that, and he was on fucking more money than me. The fuck does that work? You know, it's a load of shit. That's why I would never go back to it.
See, that is corporation.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. But you're thinking, you know, why have I done my time and then somebody's done a year and come and get more wages than me? It's the same kind of thing, isn't it? Really.
It's like you're saying again, Skint. You came into it. I always remember we brought you on 3 Men in the Vape Show, and I think one of the best comments you ever said to me was, and it actually threw me off. You said to me, I was saying, well, I quite like pod systems. And you went to me, is that only because you get them sent for free? And that was your, and I was like, well, no, I tried these pod systems before. There was at Expos, but I tried them before. And I quite liked them. Sorry, are you all right? Yeah.
That's the boss.
That was the look. Do you know that was the look Missy I do with Mrs. S? She'll come in and go, he's still live. And I'm like,
wanders in like you're in the middle of a show and there you go.
Hello, Louise.
So yeah, I've totally lost what I was saying. Then what was I saying? No, thanks.
Pod systems.
But yeah, it's that sort of thing. If you're fucking, I ain't got a clue what I'm on about.
You said you liked pod systems.
Yeah, pod systems. So yeah, I started liking them when you go into expos, and yeah, I did. I got them for free. It was something that because they were out brand new, and I still use pod systems now. I edit with them and I go to bed with them because you're not taking a ginormous tank or a mod with you. I quite like pod systems.
I did not like pod systems till I got them for free. Put it that way. Because I'd never fucking tried any.
It's just how it is.
That's his skintness, that.
We're starting to think
I'd never tried any, so I didn't fucking know until I started getting sent them, and I was like, actually, some of these are not bad.
We're starting to think, why the fuck are you doing this, mate?
Me? Because, fuck it, why not? Pretty much, why not? Why the fuck not? Hey, Matt, how you doing, mate? Grizzly, how you doing? Oh, you've got Grizzly on your show next week, isn't he?
He is, yes, he's on our show next week.
Grizzly's a fucking giggle, man. He's a fucking fantastic giggle.
Oh, mate. See, that's what expos are all about. We wouldn't have met unless it were for the expo. Got a brilliant sat outside there. He just got back from a succulent Chinese meal. Yeah, we met both of them. He were absolute good giggle. Really
He's a
good.
funny guy. He's an absolute funny guy. He's a blast.
And
Do you
he's
think
got a
there's going to
heart
be an
of
expo
gold
in
as well.
October then? Do you think it's October?
Nah.
No.
Next year. Next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
May.
At a push.
Fucking hell, man.
Well,
It's still the NEC is still technically a Nightingale hospital.
I think they've closed it down now. I think it's
But they've still got the shit in. They've still got to get it
Have
out
they?
out and all that crap.
yeah, I think it's going to be more. It's not so much that you've got to get people over from China, aren't you? You're not going to be able to get them over from China and other places to bring the products. So
Exactly. It's still, there's still restrictions for traveling and all that shit. So you're not going to get people who can bring in that gear over, you know what I mean? So can't do nearly with 3 stars.
yeah,
Not
It's
that
like-
it would bother Ian, he'd just be standing at the bar anyway. But
that's what I normally am. See you later, Sean. Grizzly's saying as well, is it really worth the risk anyway, though? You got 600 subs that you'd actually worked hard for, and then buy 400 subs and get your monetization, then get your channel
400
took
subs.
down.
How much do subs cost? Out of interest, does anybody know?
Ain't got a clue.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't
Do you know
know. I
what?
wouldn't
I'm
even
going
know.
to. Here's a disclosure. Fiverr. You ever heard of Fiverr? You can buy stuff.
Oh,
on
Fiverr, where you
Aye,
get-
the website you can buy. I think you can buy subs on there as well. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I thought that was just like for intros and you.
No, when I first started, right, I was on Fiverr and you can buy views, right? And I said to my missus this, I was like, there's this Fiverr thing you can buy views and all that. I thought it'd be like fucking 30 views or something, right? And if you go back and watch, there's a review I did with, oh my god, what was it? Fuck, I don't know. It was a very early review. And it's got like 1,500 views or something like that, and it jumped, right, and I went on Fiverr, and I it was like £3, right, and it said £3 for views or something, and I tried it. I was like, I'm going to try this, see what happens. It gave me 1,500 fucking views like that, and I was like, what the fuck? Everybody's going to think I'm a fake. And I can't remember
you are.
I can't remember what the video was.
What
It
happens
was
with that though is you can see it on people's analytics. They suddenly start coming off. So there's like 10 going off here.
Aiden, I
50
swear to
going
God,
off.
mate, it's still there. It was 1,500 views. It's still fucking there. I never done it since. It was that one. It was £3 it cost me or something like that. And then I get messages off them saying, like, do you want subs? We can give you subs. And I can't remember what it was. They were off. It was like 20 quid for that.
Do you know what? Do you know what? It is one. I think out of pure curiosity, I think we should set a channel up and buy the subs and buy the views and see what we can get to.
Do you know TikTok's the
Irishman,
same, by the way?
$45 for 1,000 subscribers.
TikTok is hammering vapors as well, by the way, because I set up a TikTok and under Skint Vapor, and I set up another TikTok, and later on, a while back, well, recently, I set up another TikTok, and I put up the same videos I was putting in Skint Vapor, I put on this new TikTok, and I get 3 times as many views as I did in the Skint Vapor. This
Just got
TikTok
Vape
is
on it.
hammering vapors.
Doesn't really matter though because it's a Chinese company. Lads, I've just got a nipped it toilet.
It's mental. It's crazy.
That's because they're run by Chinese. They'd be loving it. Oh,
45 quid for fucking 1,000.
$45. $45 US. So that's going to
Who
be
can
what?
afford
40 quid
that?
English?
Who can afford that?
Got on
That was
fire.
3 quid for 1,500 views. And I didn't even
Wow.
realise it was going to be 15. I thought it'd be like 30 views. I was like, what? I can't even remember what the video was. It's annoying me now what the video was. It was, it was, you mentioned it earlier on, the tank. What's it
God.
called? That fucking tank that, everybody loved.
Oh, the Kylan.
No, the big one. With the airflow and the juice control.
The Titan.
No.
The steam craves.
Oh, I can't afford a fucking steam crate. I can't remember what one it was now. That's
FP.
I need to look. I need to go and look. I need to go and look.
Big tank. I don't know what it said.
Oh, it's the tip of my tongue.
Blotto? No, that's too new.
In fact, you go and look at my channel, you see in the early days I had a video that jumped up.
It's still
Because
there.
I was on a show, I think it was NVS or something like Ian, was it Laid Back Vape Show or something, after, when I was quite new, and Ian did his Black Cat book thing, me ask you questions, and he says, do you know what your most popular video is? And I said that one because I was like, oh, it's that fucking, and I was going to say then, because I bought these fucking views, but then he's like, no, it's not, it's a squonking one. And I was like, oh. Hang on. It's Fatality versus Zeus.
Oh,
The Fatality versus Zeus, that one.
Aye.
And what's it got? 1.9k. It was 1,500 views, I think it had at the time. It went from like 3 views to 1,500 views, and I was like, wow. I never did it again.
I'm totally shocking that, like.
I went to say, honestly, when Ian said to me about in that show, he said, you know what your most popular video was? I said that one, and when he was going to say, yeah, I was going to say, I'll tell you a story about that. That was fucking, and then he didn't. It was the squonking one. It was I think it was
so you kind of got out of jail with that one, then, didn't you?
No, I was going to mention it, and then it changed. He says, no, it's your squonking one, and he started talking about that. I don't mind admitting that. I think it was 5 videos in the channel, and I thought, oh, what's this? I wonder what happens there. I thought it'd give me 30
I think
views.
it's just the curiosity when you start it, I suppose.
I thought it'd give me 30 views. I didn't realise it'd give me fucking like 1,500 views. I was like, and it's still there, so I don't know how they're fucking doing it.
It's something. Do you know, as well as we obviously with brother being involved, I've always tried not to embarrass my brother, because obviously Mark started way before me, and
He did, yeah.
getting caught out. And there's been so many people who got caught out. Big reviews as well.
Oh, that's obvious. I mean, I don't know how anybody. I mean, I suppose maybe people did, and they're too polite to tell me that you bought your fucking views in that video, but. That's obvious. That jumped to 1,500 views, and that was 5 videos into my channel. You know, as I said to Heed there, I was on the fucking Laid Back. I think it was Laid Back Vape Show or something. I was on a show with Ian, Above the Clouds, and he said to me, "Do you know what your most popular video is?" And I said, "It's that fucking Fatality fucking." And if he'd said, "Yeah, it is," I was going to say there's a funny story about that, and I was going to tell him, but it wasn't. It was the Squonking video. It was the most popular. I didn't know at the time. But,
I'm a cheater.
I was a cheater. 5 videos in. It cost me £3, and it was it scared the shit out of me, because I was like, "What?" I thought it'd give me 30 views.
Oh, mate.
Then she hassled me for subs. It was a woman, and I get messages after, "Do you want subs? Do you want subs?" No, that we sell subs, and I'm like, "What? No, stay away." You're fucking scaring me, and psycho.
Yeah, no, mate, I tell you, if I'd have bought him, I'd have a fucking lot more than I've got. It's like a lot of people get viral videos, which are like very little in the vaping community, but a lot of them are. You might look at somebody and they've got like 500,000 views, but then if you look at them, a lot of their videos maybe only get 120, 140 views, but then they've had other ones that have had like 56,000 views. Now, they haven't bought them. It's just that either they've been a high street thing, or they've come from Amazon, or they've picked on the right products at the right time. It's like, I think one of my Vaccination Solo 2s, I think I've got about 20,000 on that. And it's just because you've picked on the right device at the right time. And a lot of these obscure devices that a lot of reviewers don't review, you get these extra.
It's really strange. What that Squonking video I'm talking about, that's up to nearly 10,000 views, and that was just basically me comparing the top side to the Geek Vape Squonk. That's fucking...
the 2-in-1 solo.
Aye, basically just comparing the two of them, and it's like nearly 10,000. It's my most viewed video. Nearly 10,000 views, and it's like...
Well, again, you must have done your title right. You must have got your tags right, and it's showing up on, just say somebody's looking for either of them, and they thought, right, that's it.
Which you'll never get again, by the way. YouTube algorithm is fucking mental. Trying to guess that again is mental.
Then again, it's like we said, you might have a channel and whatever, and you're getting a couple of hundred views, and then you will do that one video that will send you through the fucking roof. You know what I mean? That's that's how
Munchkin,
some
you
people
talked
get
about
the fame.
the drag 3. I think she did the drag 3. Munchkin's video is at 8,000 views for the drag 3, and she's. I'm like, holy shit! She said today 8,000 views. I was like, what? I'm fucking nearly 10,000 views for that fucking squonking one. And that's took me a year.
Well, again, she's done really well there to get 8,000 views.
know.
800,000. What was it? 8,000. I don't think even Vic Mullins has got that.
I don't know why. What is it? I don't know. She
I
did
know.
that herself. I don't help her with her channel.
She sat at the top of the analytics. You've got people out there that haven't come anywhere close to them sort of reviews. What I'm saying to you is the bit that I was trying to say was that people think it's cheap, and a lot of people are doing it, do the same review. But if you saved your money and picked something that wasn't out there, and then because it'll still could show up on people's like recommendations and whatever else, you'll find that you get a lot more views. I've had it's like I'll put that queue out. And because loads of other people have done it, I'll probably get 200 views on it.
I know.
300 at the max.
I'm thinking to myself, like, is this fucking worth my while to even do this?
Little bro
Nobody's going to
beans.
watch it. It's like fucking pain in the arse when it's that case. I think you'll feel that more than anybody, especially with so many reviewers getting products from Vaporesso.
Well, that kind of touches on what we were saying before. That's why there's a race to get it out first. So, you get that hit first rather than after like 20,000 people's reviewed it and then you get fuck all, you know what I mean? So it's a kind of catch-22 situation.
I think
they've created that. It never used to be. Everybody used to, if I'm totally honest with you, before 2 weeks, everybody tested it. So you knew everybody's review would be coming out at the same time, but it'd be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I think you used to have like fucking 2,000 subs before they'd send you anything as well, but that's sort of changed a bit.
Well, yeah, maybe a little bit more as well, if I'm honest. Even juice reviews, you had to be over like 1,000 before they even give you out for juice reviews, or you were well known, you were coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's an hard way, and I don't feel sorry for people getting involved in it, but as long as they understand what they're coming into, it's hard work.
Oh, you'll not get it's. I think the cost has been a big thing for me because it's Skint Vapor, I'm a Skint Font, and you've got to buy cameras and you've got to buy lights and shit like that and stuff like that.
Computer.
You're going lives and computers and computers as well. I built that fucking computer after I started getting into this. You know what I mean? And that was like 600 quid, and it's not cheap. Not cheap. You want to do it.
If you want to edit at a decent level to cut again your time down, because you can sit here all week.
Oh. That thing, that's what does. Mrs. S thinks I sit here filming reviews all the time. When I was doing it, I'm slowed right down, but when I was doing it, but you're always filming those. I'm not fucking editing. You're sitting there fucking editing. It can take you a whole day to edit a fucking video, you know what I mean?
It's not that if I found me slower with a slower computer, your rendering times, fuck me, you're sitting there for ages waiting for the bastard thing to render out.
Where again, I look at the computer I've got. Well, that's why I changed the way I reviewed, so I didn't have to do that. So you've got the start off bit. Sorry, you've got the middle bit of where I'm showing you down low, and then the build, and then I just put the bits to the side. That's the reason why I did it, because you can't sit here 5.5 hours trying to get 3 or 4 products out a week. You can't do it.
No.
Do you all think it depends on what you're reviewing as well? Like if you review the smoke kits in every shop, maybe they're more popular.
Say that again.
See Black, do you all think it depends on what you're reviewing as well? Like if you review the smoke kits in every shop, maybe they're more popular. I think what he means is, does it matter? If you review smoke, you get more views.
No, because what you'll find out is that there's a lot of reviewers who do smoke. So it's obviously a big brand. So you'll find that if you put the, I don't know, smoke X whatever P80, you'll find there's 30, 40, 50 reviews of it.
Yeah, smoke seems to be popping up a lot lately with reviewers. I've noticed that. That way,
they've come a long way. They're half decent. The stuff's pretty half decent now, and the mods and stuff.
Well, Smock's probably one of the longest
been around
actual companies that have been here. They started off making like RDAs and stuff like that, and then they went off into like your baby beasts and all these coils, the TF whatevers. then they made mods, and the mods weren't the greatest. And but they've
Well,
always
not
been
too
in
bad now
in
because
shops.
they've got a different board and everything in them now, so that they have improved vastly
Well,
over the
the
years.
thing is, they've bought that many. Obviously, with Tofu is
they
owned,
bought
they
different
own
companies as well.
Tofu are off, and other companies that they bought along the way. And
Yeah. I
But
think
they're combining that technology. They're not saying, well, no, you're doing it our
they
way.
didn't do it very
they're
well
mixing
either
it
because
together.
their coils were shit. And their tanks
Yeah.
were shit. It looked like a bastard. Well,
I will give
That's-
people. I will give like people such as like Vapor SO, Vupu, even down to Lost Vape as well. They are trying to keep the same coils for
Aye.
everything that they're doing. Even Aspire now, I think you've got maybe 3-4 different coils, but that's it. That they're staying to. They're not going. It's a different coil for every tank, and that was for quite a while.
Matt Chandler says, "What, bro? What about the mix?"
Max, again, I'll say that all the time.
It's a
about Max.
bin. It's a bin.
It's a bin.
It's a bin.
There's a violator just behind me. A Kennedy violator. Mex are, you are the safety. And my whole point to do with Mex was the fact of, if you don't know what you're doing, they look cool, they hit a lot different to what a regulated does. But if you don't know what you're doing, then you shouldn't be even thinking about touching them, because they are a bomb, and you're going to be losing. You're not just going to like sit down there and have a little bit of a fizzle.
Oh, they go
Have
bang,
a massive,
Harry.
great big explosion.
Yeah, they go bang eventually.
Silly idiots put in, like a hybrid mech, trying to put a sub-ohm tank on them. The amount of times that happened, 2015, 2016, you heard it all the time. Big in America.
People or ridiculously low builds, 0.05s or something on a fucking 18650, something like that. What the fuck?
You wouldn't get somebody, or I wouldn't imagine it, that you'd get somebody who could fly a micro light, suddenly take on a Boeing 747, would you?
No.
Well, that's the same as, in my mind, it's the same as a mech mod. Unless you know what you're doing, don't touch it.
I think the lowest I've ever went on a mech for the especially singles about 0.25, because I know I'm pretty safe. You know what I mean? And they still get a good hit off it.
Again, there's so many other things out there with your MOSFETs and your kickboards, and that you can buy stuff if you want that look of a mech, where you don't have to you can have the regulator to it. If you're wanting that hit, then you're gonna have to learn your Ohm's law.
I think it's the hit more. I mean, that's what attracted me, was the hit. It wasn't what they look like. I mean, I think they're boring. It's the tube, you're fucking boring, but it's the actual hit you get off them. You know what I mean? That's the attraction to me, anyway. You know what I mean?
It's like Mick just said there. He said mechs are fabulous, which they are. If you know what you're doing, if you don't know, they are a place to learn and enjoy them. Yeah, you're totally right. But if it's like somebody just coming in blind and going, I want one of them. And it's not. You've got to be very, very careful.
No, so it takes a bit of time to get into them. You've got to learn the ropes. Go, start small and make your way up. You know what I mean?
You've got to think now. If somebody actually sits down there and builds a deck, and they've clipped the coils and a little bit of wires
dropped in,
you're getting a short, there's a chance they're going to go bang.
Definitely. It's just like everything else. It's just, it's common sense.
Battery in the wrong way in certain mechs, bang.
Common sense, you know what I mean? Just common sense at the end of the day.
You are the safety.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they are a good thing. I mean, that's probably how vaping started, with devices like that. You know what I mean? Just before all the technology got involved. I mean, like you say, technology advancing that much now. I mean, like you say, you've got like your Evolve and your Yeehys, obviously the two top brands, but you've got like Smock and fucking Vupu are all catching up to that standard now. You know what I mean? They're all practically matching them. You know what I mean? No, so oh god,
I've run out, mate. I've absolutely run out.
Oh god,
you have not. Oh, for fuck's sake, Aiden.
Yeah, I've not got a beer.
Okay.
There must be something in the cupboard, something.
There's nothing in the cupboard.
That's where I found that. Back in the cupboard.
You fucking bastard.
Hold on, a fucking Scottish person with vodka in the cupboard. I thought it'd been a fucking whiskey.
It's not mine, it's Mrs.
3 times I've gone back to this can and gone.
Aiden.
That's just dribble.
There'll be something, man. You need to hunt the cupboards more. There's always something.
There'll be no left in there. I think I've drank it.
I tell you,
There's
what,
always
yeah,
something, you know that. That's what women are good for.
Hey,
Women
I've
always,
been sat down there on Bailey's.
Mrs. S usually is like one glass or something and buys a big bottle like that, one glass, and then she'll leave it in the cupboard. At times like this.
What one big glass? How big were a glass?
No, but that's Mrs. S. Munchkin. No, Mrs. S. and Munchkin will have a night, and they'll do that, and then they'll leave about half a bottle. Then it'll lie in the cupboard for
How
months.
can you leave half a bottle? That's just terrible.
What you doing, Heath? You're going nowhere, you fucker. You can't go anywhere, mate. It's your Zoom.
Well, I think same. He's run out of beer as well. You're sat down there drinking, and we're sat down there with nothing to drink.
Oh,
fucking dribbling, watching you.
The least you could do is down the bottle and let us have a bit of fun.
Have you even got a jug it? You must have something, man. I'm telling you.
There's nothing left. Well, you see, it's like 2:45 in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but I've got 2 nights off. I'm not kidding.
Well, you have. If I'd have known that, I'd have bought the beer in for him. But you didn't say that. So he's going to chug it now, isn't he?
Hang on. I'm not
Straight
kidding.
down.
I'm trying to fucking fix a screen because we're up the top of my head off.
If you open it, you need to finish it. You're totally right.
Exactly.
Aiden's going to try and hunt the
I'm
cupboards
going
now.
to look, mate. Now if you're starting, I'm going to look. But I doubt.
Go and look, mate. You'll find something. There'll be something somewhere.
I'll come back with chicken broth.
Do you know he'd get spirits? He's just not fucking touching them.
Fucking kidding up this, Jesus Christ. I'm going to be up at fucking 6 o'clock.
What for?
We're fucking school run. Kids, get ready.
Kick
I'm
them
the
out,
alarm
mate.
clock. I'll get everybody up.
How many we got on here? How many people are fucking still watching? Why are you still up at this time? You maniacs. My phone's went fucking.
I'm thinking, why you still at this time? This is fucking unknown territory for you. This fucking.
I'm chilled free. I'm fucking happy.
Fucking tell.
I will sleep to about 1 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. First time in many, many years.
Jesus, got a nice comfy bed to dive into, you know. Jesus Christ.
Yes, that one.
Exactly. You're doing all right there, mate.
No, let me out my straight jacket for a.
Who's going to tie you in?
Check the sister, Naden.
Methylated spirits is not just for lighting fires.
Did you get in? What the fuck? You've got a pub across the road, man. Robert.
I'm sure that's open at 2 o'clock in the morning, mate. Yeah, I'll go and nip over.
Kick the door in.
I'll nip over and see if the plaster is in.
I wish to get plastered.
Yeah, and the police catch you. Just I was checking the windows to make sure they're secure. You're carrying out a cargo.
All right, Roger, we've got some fat cunts sucking on beer mats.
I was making sure this bottle of vodka was closed. Didn't want it to fall over.
Should have
and
them open.
I was checking to see if it was a clone.
You seen it here
Yeah.
first, folks. Fucking Aiden drinking apple juice.
Okay, yeah. She's giving this to kids as
Pretend
well.
it's cider, mate. It's the same effect. It's all in the head.
Non-alcoholic cider. Stealing
The
Wayne's
Wayne's
juice.
juice.
I'm sure there were still 3 left.
Oh God, Bennett, what's he like? What do you like, lad?
I don't know, but I'm starving.
I think we need to wrap up. What time is it? My phone's went dead.
2:05, mate.
Oh, so it is.
Can't you tell by the look at his clock over there?
Ah, he's fixed it. It didn't used to
Yeah.
work.
Cheeky
So
bastard.
you've been on the Pepsi all night, and now you go to it.
Who? No,
You-
fuck. I'll show you. No, shit.
Fucking hell,
I'm not giving my
What was
secrets
that?
away.
You don't even know his hands are doing.
I'm not giving my secrets away. Right, Nicky Brown, there's quite a few there, and Copperberg. And
Oh, the copper bagel look like Pepsi.
That does the damage to Copperberg.
it's all there. There's a big pile there, but I'm not showing you because
Well, I've done all my brew dog. I were on a show from whatever, and if I'd have known, I'd have bought extra. I'm looking around my room. I don't know what I'm looking around my room for. You know, you start doing that, I think the shoulders are fucking.
You're starting to wonder if the fish tank is alcoholic. It must be.
It's just a tank full of vodka, isn't
It must have absorbed
brilliant,
it through the air.
Look at him sat there showing off.
Ooh. I know, that's a first for me. I'm usually fucking off-ski.
He's a fucking fanny. He's a fanny. Look at that, man.
Apple
What the
juice,
fuck?
I know.
Is there any need for that cup?
Oh shit! I think I lost some now.
All right then. Are we saying good night now? You made it fucking boring.
Yeah, I think we'll need to fuck off, won't we, at some point?
I know. He was complaining about what Friday night show going over an hour. We're sat here about 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, watch that. Yeah, we're gonna finish it out.
That was heat. It was like we agreed. When you come on, it was like heat. Right, an hour show. We're doing an hour show. And Aidan come on. It was like 2.5 hours later. It was like, are we going?
And you're all bottled for the after show. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
only
we had a
made
good
Aidan
giggle off
again.
that. I didn't think we left until about 5, did we?
Something around that. We just kind of stopped up till the drink ran out, really.
Right, we're fucking off. We're leaving people alone. Go to your beds.
Yeah, get a life, people. Go to sleep.
And we'll see you, I don't know, when, Friday? We're back on
Friday?
Friday.
Well, I'm on Thursday, before
Oh,
Thursday.
you're on Thursday, yeah. He'd get a show on Thursday.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. He puts up pictures and you've got to guess what they're fucking doing. With some sexual innuendo. Have you seen his show, Aidan?
Yeah, what's your show, yeah?
You seen it? He does the fucking old pictures and he's like, guess what they're... You've got to put up a caption of what they're doing.
I ain't seen that bit. I normally wait to stop in.
You seen his show? It's like, hey, welcome to Vaping Eden. And Aidan's like, right, I'm off.
Well, normally he's spinning around for a while, trying to do it in 4K. His only show on YouTube doing it in 4K. Max Headroom. I normally catch the third part.
Oh, that's the end part.
Well, no, it's normally the third part of the stream.
I just honestly, it's just Virgin, man. It's fucking crap.
That's what you hear. That's the first 15, 20 minutes. That's what you hear. It's not even fucking working. He's looking at it.
I know, after last week's show, he was messaging us, and he's like, I'm done with Streamlabs. Streamlabs is shite.
I think it's just your settings, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just Davey fucking. Now you get one that'll work champion a couple of times, and after that, it just goes fucking pear shaped for no reason. You've done nothing different. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Bastard. It's infuriating. It is.
It does. It gets you. Not fucking repeating on me.
Coming back.
But there you go, boys and girls. The world's first Aidan drinking a soft drink.
I know.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. Only in sober October.
Exactly.
Good night, by the way. It's brilliant with people joining us and stuff like that, and fucking good laugh. We had Vic on and we had Aidan on, and
yeah,
Black Cap chickened out as usual.
Yeah, we're now today. Yeah, it's been a good one, guys.
Aye.
Considering it was just unplanned and random. Fucking brilliant.
I mean, they're the best ones, man. They're the best ones. We just pick it up and go. Thank you very much for joining us in. And
Always a pleasure, buddy.
Aidan will see you on Thursday, and we'll see you on Friday, and Aidan will see you. When are you back on? Sunday? No.
Tomorrow night,
Thursday.
UK Vape Show.
Thursday, UK Vape
Okay, Vape Show, man. He's on tomorrow. There you go, boys.
They're going to be sick as.